Here we are, back at it. Get on your YouTube app right now, search Mix 100 Denver, fire up that live feed. We like promoting that because our good friends at Safeway are behind that live feed. Mix 100 Denver on the YouTubes. Go check it out right now. Hi, guys. Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Hey there. Hey.
Here we are. Off the air, I've been listening to Katy go on and on and on about a man cleaning her chimney. And I don't understand what's happening.
Well, he hasn't done it yet, but I'm getting ready for it.
Yeah, like you're preparing for a man to come over and clean your chimney.
Chimney sweeping season, guys.
Whoa.
Hey.
But you don't have a wood-burning fireplace,
I don't,
do you?
so it confused me too, the email that I got this week
gas.
saying how I would have maintenance in my apartment to do the chimney services that they offer there at my build. I have no idea.
I guess even if it's gas, there's buildup in there maybe.
I don't know. I have no idea what they're about to do. Because I came in and I told you, I was like, I think it's real fire. Like,
it is real fire.
It's real fire
so
in there.
There's got to be some sort of buildup.
Yeah, and I turn on a switch and it comes on, and then I turn off the switch and it goes off. There's always a little pilot light in there that kind of freaks me out a little bit at night. Like,
that's fine.
because I'm just like, did I shut it off all the way?
You're good.
I really go and turn the switch off, but
hit it a few times.
I have no idea what chimney maintenance is, but they're coming tomorrow, so I will let you know.
It's fun to talk about, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You're going to show up. The guy's going to show up. You're going to be in your robe.
He's got to have like
glass of...
Like, I imagine
glass
he's
of wine.
Going to come dressed as you did for your Gatsby thing over the weekend. Like, I'm here to clean your chimney.
Chimney, ma'am. Chimney. Supercalifragilistic.
This is what I'm expecting. So
Expialidocious, ma'am.
How the chimney cleaning stuff goes. But that's in my head how
I'm here to sweep your chimney, gal.
No, exactly. I'm here.
Yeah, then we'll do a little herky-jerky.
Whoa.
Is that the same as the chimney sweep? Like,
yes, a little herky-jerky.
We're calling it that too. Okay.
Little herky-jerky.
I'll be ready.
At least you just have that going on. I was watching the news yesterday and flipping through the Instagram, and Andrea Henderson on Fox 31, who we like, she's adorable. I was watching some of her videos from her apartment, and I guess the sewage backed up in there.
Oh, no. What?
And they had gone in and cut like all the drywall off like halfway up the wall, because it was soaked and everything. So they were removing drywall, removing flooring. And then, as a newscaster, she's got thousands of pieces of clothing, and she walked into her closet and everything on the lower rack in her closet, was touching the ground. And she was talking about how it was all soaked in sewage.
Oh,
you gotta get rid of everything.
And I was telling Nicole about it, and she's like, one, that's horrific. And she's like, we were like trying to debate if it was better if it was your own sewage, like if it was your house and it came back up, I guess.
Or apartment buildings.
Or everyone's sewage in an apartment building.
Everyone's is absolutely worse.
It's absolutely worse. But still, even if your own sewage was on it, would you wash it up and rewear it?
No.
That was the debate at the house yesterday.
No.
It's like, can you clean that, or do you?
throw that away.
Thousands of dollars of clothes, it looked like, in her
Yeah.
closet, just drenched in poo-poo pee-pee.
You hope and pray that you have that renter's insurance at that point, and what would they do? Like,
Does that cover clothes?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never had to use it, so
I would think it covers all internal stuff.
yeah. Especially her wardrobe. Again, we love watching her. And
Yeah,
she
we
has
do.
her clothes. Well, her clothes, like she brings it every day.
Yeah, she
like
does.
we're always saying, like, that's such a pretty dress. Like, look at her shoes. Like, she really has a
Jeremy
nice wardrobe.
especially,
Yeah, I'm like,
it's
did you see her shoes
She
Look
today?
at her
does.
shoes.
Like, she does a great job.
Unbelievable!
So the fact that all of her
Herky-jerky!
some of her clothes were ruined. Like, that's so sad, though. Poor Andrea.
Poor Andrea
Oh.
and her
Sucks.
sewage situation. So at least all you have to do is clean your pipes. You
Yeah.
know, and
True.
she's got other pipes.
I don't have to do anything.
You just sit there looking
I
pretty.
open the door. Here, I'm here. Okay.
Josh, what'd you do last night?
I actually watched a movie, a very famous movie, for the first time in my life because I've heard so many good things about it. I was like, I might as well figure out what's going on with it. I watched Wicked last night.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
honestly, man, good movie. Like, I know everybody else said it was, but I'm not like crazy big on musicals. I mean, they're fine. I grew up watching The Sound of Music, so like it's fine. But
you did?
Oh yeah.
Wait, back that up.
It's such a long movie. My mom would throw me and my sister in front of the screen and be like, "Just watch this for 3 hours." Well, she did her thing.
That's the one she let you watch.
Yeah, and that's the movie that taught me how to sing.
Okay.
Like I listened to Julie Andrews, and
Yeah.
I can quote that movie
adorable.
still to this day. It's crazy. But I watched Wicked last night. Good movie. I liked the plot. The actors were great. And it was funny. So something happened last night that I truly did not know about the Wicked Witch of the West or anything about any type of witch in that movie. I had no idea that Cynthia Erivo was green, and that the witch is green. I had no idea that she was green in the Wizard of Oz. I had no clue.
Because you're colorblind.
I'm so colorblind. So it was
she's like Kermit.
I had no idea.
Right.
It was literally pointed out to me, and she goes, "Oh yeah, she's definitely green," and I was like, what is happening right now? And they say in the movie, like that's the whole premise of the movie is she is born, and because she's born, I mean, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Wicked yet, she's born like out of wedlock essentially. And so because of that, she's like cursed and she's a green baby. No clue.
Oh.
I cannot see colors. And so I had no idea. So I was like, well, okay, she is the prequel. This is the Wicked movie is the prequel to The Wizard of Oz. I didn't know that the Wicked Witch of the West in that movie is green. I've seen the movie. I had no idea that she was green, and it blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, everything makes so much more sense now. I had no idea.
What color is grass to you?
Okay, so this is funny, actually. I found out that I was colorblind in kindergarten because we had to draw pictures of our home in kindergarten, and I colored the whole front lawn orange. And my teacher goes, oh, that's hilarious. Like, why'd you color the front lawn orange? And I was like, I didn't know that I did that. I thought it was green. So, I mean, I know the concept of grass being green. Like, I understand that, but
You don't
see green.
Not
I'm like that with
really.
pink. I don't see pink. I cannot see pink. My daughter put like spray stuff in her hair to make it pink for some sort of event,
No
and
idea.
I couldn't see it at all. And Nicole's like, "We gotta go wash your hair again. You got pink." I'm like, "She's got pink in her hair." So I'm like that with the pink.
That's
It's very weird. It's
Yeah.
no concept in my brain. of
Is
what
it
looks like.
gray? Like, is the
No,
grass
it's
like
orange.
gray when you see? But no, he just used orange because that's a crayon.
It's
he
not
grabbed,
orange. Yeah,
but
it's I don't know. I know what green. Like I can see like a forest green, but if you put orange and green next to
What
each
color's
other,
Kermit?
I know he's green. I mean, I just kind of put that together like a frog is.
But
green.
how do you know what green looks like?
you
It's-
don't
it's
really.
not
You just
really. I just kind of like understand.
Oh man, it's fascinating.
Oh, it's
It is,
wild.
like-
but like that movie Wicked is so heavily color infused. Like
Yeah.
like the Emerald City that they go to, the Yellow Brick Road.
Yes.
They have Ariana's character has like pink everything, and I'm just like I thought every color was wrong. And so when I was watching the movie, I was like, "Oh, what color is this? What color?" I felt like a 2-year-old. I was like, "What color is this?"
oh,
You know,
that's
it
funny.
probably annoyed.
Who'd you
heck
watch
out
the
of me.
movie
Yeah.
with?
Just a friend.
Guy?
We just wanted to watch the movie.
Yeah.
You think I sat
You
down and
think
watched
him and
Wicked
Nate
with a
watched
guy?
Shady Nate watched Wicked
You
with
think-
I
Josh?
do. Honestly,
don't think
yes.
So. I
No,
don't think so.
Jeremy, no.
What was her name?
It's just a longtime friend. Just a longtime friend.
Did
And
you
that
kiss?
was actually
Did you kiss?
brother. We watched
Friends
Wicked.
be kissing.
We watched Wicked.
Did you kiss?
They're
Yes or
very
no?
excited about the movie.
Did you kiss
we were
his
so
friend?
excited to watch. We
Yes.
actually watched the preview too.
Okay,
Of
never
Wicked for
mind.
Good.
Friends be kissing, I
What?
guess.
They're green. Get over here
Friends
and
be
give
kissing.
me a kiss.
I can't see any colors now. Give me them lips. Huh. The Mix 100, Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. Coming up next, we got a little something called PMI. We'll give you a positive, a minus, and something interesting to start your day. We'll do that after our break. We got traffic coming up, brought to you by Le Peep. It's going to be a fun morning with JKJ. What do you think, Josh?
I love that.
Josh?
I know.
Josh?
He totally did. We're like, where is he going?
Josh?
Like, he
just got up and left.
He did. He got up and he said something about how like traffic's not like where
I don't
it used
know.
to
He
be.
was
We
mumbling
changed
or
traffic.
something, and then
then he's like,
left.
that's weird.
Josh,
And
what's
then
coming up for PMI? What's in your
dipped.
story?
Oh, we loved him. Where did he go
Bless
though?
his
Like
heart. I don't know.
he must have had to run to the bathroom.
I don't know
You
what's
what?
going on.
We got to give him a pass this one time.
We will definitely look into this.
We will give him a
coming up
pass.
next with JKJ. Yeah, JKJ. That's what they call us on the street, JKJ. Here at Mix 100, though, we're Jeremy, Katy, Josh.
Hey!
Hi! We are! Hi! Good news, we did find Josh, so he's back in the studio.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh. Welcome back.
Hey.
I think the best part about this is he has no idea what we're talking about. No. We got Fast Five coming up in about an hour here at 7:30, so stick around for that. I think we've got Avs tickets up for grabs
We
today.
do.
Heck yeah.
Woo!
We sure do. They're taking on the
Sharks.
Sharks. Yes.
San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that'll be up for grabs today at 7:30 with Fast Five. I'm looking at the calendar and frowning and getting annoyed because I forgot tomorrow is our work potluck, which I don't know if you were tuned in last week. I was not happy about it because
No.
I'm not a fan of potlucks. I think they're stupid and disgusting, but hey, team player.
Yay!
Be there tomorrow.
I'm excited for tomorrow. I actually went shopping. I changed up my menu item. I was just going to bring rolls to the company potluck, but somebody else is already doing that, so I slept on that decision. So I am now going to make...
Which, side note, Katy is, yes, that person. Work potluck, I'm going to bring a bag of chips or a bottle of soda or a bag of rolls.
I like to cook. I usually like to do it, but now that we're doing mornings and everything, and I have to go get my brakes and my tires done today, and so it's
like
just
you're going to do it yourself?
No, I have to go bring it in to get it done, but that just takes up a lot of my time.
It
I
really
knew it was
does.
going to be a busy week, so I was like, I'm just going to bring some rolls. Somebody already did that. So now I am going to make some smash burger meatballs.
Oh, we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you too much crap because I'm bringing pies, so I'm just going to go to like Sprouts or something and buy a couple pies and bring it in.
Yeah, you're not going to be making anything. So
Can I quickly tell you, too, I think the best part about tomorrow is, I was complaining about it so much and how it's gross and I don't want to eat food out of other people's kitchens and da-da-da-da-da. And then later that day, I had a quick little chat with our big boss here, Joel, our big GM. He's like, I heard you were giving me crap about my potluck.
Yeah.
You're talking bad about the potluck. And I was like, ooh. I was like, yeah, I was. And I was like, well, what are you going to eat at the potluck? He goes, well, whatever I bring.
Yeah,
I was like,
I know.
aha!
You're like,
See
You
ya.
are my people.
yeah, you think the same way
And he
I
got a
do.
smirk on his face. He's like, well.
Yeah, you just happened to have said it on a microphone.
That's
so
right.
That
I
was
sure
the
did.
difference.
So what
But-
are you bringing? Smash burger?
Yeah, I'm
what?
bringing smash burger meatballs, so I'm very excited for it. It's an old family recipe I found on the internet, so we're gonna make that. And I went shopping for it yesterday, and it's funny because I was like at the grocery store and I made this observation because I was in the frozen food aisle. I was grabbing some chicken, and I was coming to the door from one direction, and then a guy was coming from the other direction. And it's funny how people just move through life not noticing anyone but themselves. And that's what this guy struck me as, because he walked right in front of me, grabbed the handle as I was going to grab it, and then opened the door and stood there in the doorway for about 3 minutes. Not like
stand behind
I'm
him?
right behind him waiting to get the chicken that
was he okay?
No,
was he mentally
fine.
sound?
No, he was fine. There was nothing wrong with this guy. He just walked up to it and was completely oblivious to anyone around him but himself. He stood there in that doorway it had to be 3 minutes, touching the chicken, looking at the chicken, turning the chicken around and reading the chicken. And I'm like literally standing there. And let me tell you, there are times that I gawk as well. There's times.
Did you go?
that I did. I was this close to saying something, but when I was making the sound of, I was moving my cart, so he saw me in the corner of his eye. I was doing all the things so that he could see.
But why should he have to move if
there
he's
was
not done with his
someone
chicken?
behind. Here's the thing. If you're going to gawk.
Why you want to butt in?
If you're going to gawk, that's fine. But move to the side so someone can grab it.
He's trying to
as
make
well.
a decision, Katy.
I know he was, and that's fine with that.
And
make a decision.
I'm on his side because
No.
his wife probably sent him in, and for that few minutes, he's probably like, what did she tell me to get?
No,
I
here's
don't
the thing,
remember.
though. You have to have a little bit of spatial awareness and at least a consideration for others as well. If you're going to stand in the same spot for 3 minutes in a grocery store, look around. Look around and see if there's someone behind you. I should have
You're a
actually
grocery store
audibly,
monster.
I should have audibly said something.
Just say,
maybe.
"Excuse me."
I should
What are you
have
gonna
said
say?
something. I tried to
Move so now I can have the
Here's
chicken.
the thing.
Or no,
I
you say the
was
caller out, I'm
going-
going to squeeze past you.
I was going to grab the door the seconds before he swept in front of me to grab it. I feel like he went in and swooped in on the situation, and then he was very rude about not moving for 3 whole minutes and just standing there in the doorway. Like, it really kind of irritated me
you
for
think
a
this
little
was
bit.
a power move on his part?
I took a video of homie because I was like, oh, fine, since we're just standing here,
You
I'm
took
just gonna.
a video
I took a video of homie.
That's not
I'll
nice
show
either.
you.
I
So
think I don't
maybe-
think that's
now
incredibly
that I'm saying
disrespectful.
It out loud, maybe I'm the jerk in this situation because I was like, you're not gonna move.
So he got to
Fine.
the freezer door first.
Fine.
He was looking at the product he wanted to buy for 3 minutes.
He read the whole chicken. The whole
Maybe
thing.
he has dietary restrictions.
He must have, because and here's the thing, I knew exactly what I wanted. I loved that chicken.
Well, then
That's
get
my
there
favorite
sooner.
chicken, I guess. I should have swooped in 1.5 seconds earlier.
You
You're
get there
right.
earlier. It's
This is
survival
my
of the
fault.
fittest here.
What was I thinking?
Go go get a couple more things that you need while this guy's doing his thing and circle back
I
around.
almost did,
Get
but
your
I was
chicken
like,
before you leave.
Clearly, he's done reading the chicken. It's been 2 minutes.
I'm on his side.
Okay.
You're an angry
This is
shopper.
This is shocking to me that you're on
You're an
someone
angry
else's
shopper.
side. Yeah, no, I figured.
You're the selfish one, I
should have
think, in
waited
this
until
situation.
it was just me and Josh
It's
later.
my turn at the freezer door.
It is my turn. Dad, you don't even know.
What gives you more of a right to be in there than him?
No, he can have his turn. I'm just saying, look around. If there's someone behind you, maybe move out of the way. Don't stand there for 3 minutes. Not.
Was it really 3 minutes?
Yes, I'm not. Do you want to see
timed
my
it?
video?
I really don't.
Okay. Then don't come at me.
I'm not coming at
You're
you. I'm
coming
just
at me.
dissecting the
You're coming
situation
at me
here.
hard.
And I think, just purely
From
observational,
all the ways.
you are a monster at the
No,
grocery store.
stop it. You stop it right now.
Maybe he was hot too, and he just needed to cool down a little bit.
That's not. No.
He had a
That's not where
fever.
you do that. You go stand by the meat if you're that
He
way.
was
by the
standing
meat.
by the
No,
meat.
not the frozen meat. You go stand by
Oh,
the
now there's
the
different
actual
meat restrictions if you're
department.
hot.
Okay,
It's
we're
Katie's
done
world,
here.
and we're all just living
We're
in it, I
done
guess.
Here.
Remind me to never go shopping with you.
You're so mean to me sometimes.
I wasn't being mean. I'm just
wanted
calling
to
you out on your
say-
nonsense.
No, I had to wait 3 extra minutes to get my real good chicken.
minutes.
And what were you doing after the grocery store? You went home and sat on your couch and watched Stranger Things.
I did laundry. Okay.
So what was the big hurry to get out of the grocery store?
I just didn't want to.
You weren't
stand
heading
there.
into surgery.
I was just observing that this guy was not letting me.
You're
grab
not a
my
doctor
real
who had to
good
get to the
chicken.
hospital to deliver a baby.
Oh, so now I don't matter.
No, you
Now my
matter.
okay.
But what you had
So-
going on after the store didn't matter.
No, it did. It did.
To
My
her it
things
did.
matter.
Laundry.
Sure did.
Yeah. Things matter to me.
Well, things matter to that guy too.
Apparently.
And it was chicken.
Yeah.
And the dietary restrictions
All
that he
about
has.
it.
Let's dive into PMI, although I think this was
Oh,
last
thank
few minutes was the
goodness.
minus.
Thank
It was the minus for all of
Uh,
us.
Big time.
Okay.
Do you- Tell me you have the P. Do you have the P?
I have the P.
Oh, okay.
And it
Josh has
actually segues perfectly because there's so much hate going into this conversation.
That's not hate.
That a recent study has just shown that the strongest friendships anybody has is not finding commonality in things that you love. It is finding the common ground in things and people that you cannot stand.
Okay.
Katie,
Men looking at
hates a
frozen
man
chicken.
that looks at chicken for 3 minutes. So find yourself another girl that hates men that does the same thing because
Yeah. Chicken
that is
gawker.
absolutely
Chicken gawker.
how you find your best friendships. And Jeremy, I think this has to do with you a lot too, because you hate a lot of things.
You do.
I don't hate a lot of
do.
things.
You hate a lot
I
of
call
things.
BS on a lot of
And
things.
you,
I hate potlucks. I will
Yes.
say that, but I just call BS on stuff.
I think that's it.
What
Another
else do
word
I
for
hate?
I think you just, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, there's
Like
a
what?
lot already this
Like
morning.
what?
I think we've knocked
What?
on 3
What?
musicals.
Dolly Parton.
Potluck.
No, I don't hate Dolly Parton. I just point out that there's an oversaturation of Dolly
My
Parton.
love for
I think she's
chicken.
quite charming.
Like,
What else
there's
do
a
I
few
hate?
Things already today.
Mm-mm.
We pointed out.
I never said I hated musicals.
No, you don't have to.
We know you do.
You could just see it in my face.
Exactly.
I
You
love
speak-
musicals.
You
written
speak with
I
your
go to
face.
the Buell all the time.
Uh-huh.
When? You hate downtown. There you go. There's another thing.
You hate going
You
downtown.
hate
too.
downtown.
But come on.
Yeah.
I think all three of us hate going
See,
downtown.
but that's why we like each other.
I
We
know.
have common
Yes.
ground in our hatred for going downtown because it
I don't
sucks.
hate a lot of things. You're exaggerating.
You kind of do, though.
I hate Katie complaining about this guy in the frozen chicken. I hated that.
See, and I found commonality with you there. I was like, you know what, Katie, you kind of sound like the jerk in this story.
I'm just the logical voice of reason sometimes, and people don't like that.
And that's true.
Because I'm calling out the
True.
BS. You just said it too. You're like, now that I said it out loud, maybe I was the bad person.
Well, the video part.
As you're
maybe.
filming somebody, some innocent man in the
Maybe.
grocery store looking at chicken, and you're like, I gotta film this
Like
son
he
of a
was
biscuit.
literally in sweatpants and sneakers, and I'm like,
Maybe
"Sir,
he's going through a rough
sir."
time, and he's got an inner ear problem. He couldn't even hear you.
Maybe.
And dietary restrictions.
I don't know. I don't know him. You're right.
You're right.
It could
Get out-
totally
get
be
out of his
accurate.
kitchen.
Okay.
All
This
right.
is the minus. You're right.
Katie, now do you have the minus?
I do have the
This
minus.
is fitting. What's your
I
second
do have
minus of
the
the morning?
minus, and it is actually having to do with the holiday coming up and the businesses that have decided they're gonna stay open during Thanksgiving. There's a lot of them this year, and I couldn't believe
I don't
it.
like this.
I don't either. So Arby's, many locations are going to be open on Thanksgiving. Burger King. Here's the thing: there's a few that aren't as well, but Cracker Barrel is in the camp that is going to stay open. Dave and Buster's is going to be open. Dunkin',
But
so
Dave and
many
Buster's.
Again,
different
you're going to have people
restaurants.
out there like Sweatpants Guy,
Yeah.
possibly, that don't have anybody else, nothing
Yes.
else to do. They need to eat. Maybe they want to go out to the Cracker Barrel and get a chicken fried steak that
Yes.
day.
Yeah. So
And on top of it, employees get like time and a half, and they might love it.
And that's the thing is like I just remember a time when everything was shut down on Thanksgiving. It was a day when everyone was with their family and celebrating, and it was just a thing. But you are so right. Like you hit the nail on the head. Not only are there people who don't have families to celebrate with and they'd still like a place that they can enjoy a good meal, there are those workers out there who are going to be getting holiday pay who really rely on that. And, you look at the people who are working at restaurants, the tips that come in on Thanksgiving. Like people are super generous with
That's
the
true.
tips because
Yeah.
people are working on Thanksgiving. So we don't want to completely dismiss that. There's a lot of people who enjoy these businesses being open on the holiday. But so there's a positive and a minus there as well.
Yeah, make
Just-
that mine.
I do like
know.
that too because we always focus so hard on the dinner and like getting everything ready. Almost every single time on Thanksgiving, I completely forget about making a lunch. So I like that you could stop off at Arby's or something like
Yeah.
that, because there's always the tie over food, meal that you need right before you go into Thanksgiving and eat at 2 p.m. like normal,
Yeah. No, exactly. There's a lot of reasons for places to stay open. So there's a little bit of both coming up next week.
Just make sure if you're standing in line at Arby's, you're
Look
aware
around
if
and make
Katie's
sure there's
behind
nobody
you.
behind
if
you.
you're not looking at that menu there for
Come
3
on.
minutes, be
No.
aware of Katie behind you.
Dude, what if that was it? Like you went up to order at Arby's and
Yeah.
they're like, "Are you ready?" And they're like, "Give me a second, I'm almost ready." And there were people behind you who were ready, and you didn't
That's
say.
the point of a line.
You didn't say.
That's
you know
the
what?
point of a waiting
You
line
had the
at a
whole
restaurant.
line to make up your mind, and now you're up there. It is time for you
Maybe
to order.
you can't see
This
from a
is the
distance, and
moment
as you get
everybody's-
closer, you can see the menu
The moment
better.
everyone's been waiting for is for you to order, and you're not even ready. No, you
And you're
step
so
back.
hungry.
You step back and you let that person behind you go. They're ready. They know what the assignment was. They're ready. Okay.
But how do I know that? What if I let you go ahead of me and then you're
No.
still like, you know what? I don't know what I want
Well,
either.
then you
and
let
then
the person
And what
behind
if
them.
they're like, I
Yeah.
don't know what I want either.
No, someone will
How far
know,
back do you
Jeremy.
go?
That's crazy talk. That someone will know.
That's the
because
point of a line, though.
people
You are
in
there
line,
to wait.
You know what you can't be holding up that line. I don't know why
Same
you
with the
want to
drive-thru?
argue with me about food so much today.
Same with the drive-through. Like if I pull up to the
Like,
menu
now
and I
he's
don't know
just
what I
asking
want, do I
for
pull
it.
over and let you go in front of me in a drive-through too?
No.
I need to know the rules here.
You should know what you want when you get up there.
What if I've never been to
You're
Arby's?
like, is this your first time?
I haven't been to Arby's in 100 years.
Is
So
this your
honestly,
first
if I
time?
rolled into an Arby's, I wouldn't know what to get. It
No.
would take me a few minutes.
It's the same as every other one. You walk up, you roll up, you order, you go to the
You
next
end up
window.
getting the beef
you
and
get
cheddar
your
anyway.
Is that what you
food.
get?
You get the beef and
Yeah.
cheddar no matter what.
But what if I
And,
want a side? What kind of sides do they have at
Oh,
Arby's?
the curly
Curly fries all day.
what if
What
I
do you
didn't know
mean?
that?
You
it would
do
take me
know
a minute
that.
to look at their sides.
See,
Now,
now
what if
you're
I
just
didn't?
being crazy.
their sauces are good. You go with the horsey
What is
sauce
you-
or the Arby's
I
sauce?
think you're just anti-line.
No,
You are anti-line.
I'm anti. Have your stuff together and be ready to order. If
Why
we're
are you in a
talking
rush?
Food. I
I'm
don't-
actually kind of taking Jared's side now.
No,
Why are you in such
no,
a rush
it's
everywhere?
not okay. I don't know why you guys are coming at me.
We're
For
not
real.
coming at you.
You
just a
are.
question.
But you
about
came at that
everything.
poor man with the chicken is who
Yeah.
you're coming
Do
after.
you
He probably
see
listens
my
to the
video?
show and he goes, "Is that me?"
Do you want to see my video?
Okay, at this
'Cause-
point, I do want to see your
Okay,
video.
good.
So
I'm
let me
gonna-
quickly give you the interesting. We'll get into a break, and then you can show me your
Okay,
goofy
good.
video. Okay. All right. Listen, this is truly interesting and truly makes me so happy. Researchers are saying that raccoons may be inching closer to becoming pets. You guys.
Let's
I want
go.
a trash panda.
Raccoons are
Yes.
physically changing in their response to interactions with humans. Their faces are evolving to look cuter.
Oh, I love
Yes.
it.
No way.
They say they're dumpster diving less because they're getting foods from humans. They're becoming less disease-ridden. It's all because the time and proximity that they are spending around people, mostly
Right.
men standing in front of freezers at grocery stores.
Yeah.
So they're showing signs of domestication syndrome, is what they're calling it. Foxes, it's happening to, and mice, it's also happening to.
Little mice.
I love
But
this.
the raccoons, if you've ever looked at pictures of baby raccoons,
Their
little
hands,
hands.
their little
Oh,
paws.
they're so cute.
I love them.
paws.
I love
They're
this.
so cute. I want a baby raccoon.
I want a
too.
baby
We
raccoon
need
as
to
well.
I want a baby raccoon so
God,
bad.
I hope you don't have to stand in line for one, though.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right, hold up.
Stop.
Before I roll into a little Justin Timberlake here. Hold up. If you missed it, Katy was going off because she was trying to buy some frozen chicken at the grocery store, and there was a man there at the cooler with the door open, reading the back of the bag of chicken for 3 minutes, would not move, didn't know that Katy was behind him, so she took a video of him, and she's mad as hell this morning. And it was this guy's fault.
Yeah.
And I'm calling BS on it. Josh, you saw the video. Katy just showed us the video where she filmed this man without him knowing.
Josh just likes his shoes. That's not fair. Like, that's not.
Was Katy wrong or was the man wrong for just wanting to buy chicken?
I'm Team Jeremy here. Katy, you are insane. Like,
Thank you.
You gotta calm down.
No.
Katy.
He should have moved aside to read his chicken.
He didn't know
He should
you
have
were
moved
behind
aside.
him.
You were behind him and
didn't
quiet.
know.
That's my point. Is he should have known. Come on. Like, I'm right there. I also need chicken.
How do you do this on National Men's Day?
Both
also
Josh
would
and I
like
were
to
like,
receive
why
chicken.
didn't you go, excuse me, can I
did-
sneak in?
Two words. Excuse me.
Excuse me?
I made a sound.
That's not
I
saying
made
excuse
a
me.
sound.
This guy probably just thought,
made
wow,
a
this
couple
lady has a lot
sounds.
Somebody
of phlegm
could be
behind me.
zipping by
Yeah.
and just go with their
No.
cart and keep going. He
I
didn't
was
know. Yeah, we're
with
done.
my cart.
We're
I was
done.
directly
Josh,
behind
you
him.
saw the
I
video.
moved the cart.
Whose side are you on?
The guy.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
That's it. Whoops. Okay, gotta play this song here. We're done. are. Just a reminder, coming up at 7:30 today, a fun version of Fast Five. It's our Think Quick game that we do every day at 7:30, and we've got some Avs tickets up for grabs today for their game coming up next week on November 26th. So we'll be doing that at 7:30, and if you ever want to catch the show while you're just hanging out in your kitchen or your living room, just hanging at home, you can say, "Hey Alexa, play Mix 100 Denver," right there on your smart speaker, or "Hey Google," whatever you got. So, "Hey Alexa, play Mix 100 Denver," and boom, we're right there in the kitchen with you while you're making breakfast. Let's get the hype on. Well, here's a whole new way to buy a vehicle. You know, you can do it through Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, or you can actually go to a dealership. But how about Amazon now? Amazon has partnered with Ford to sell certified pre-owned vehicles online. You're going to be able to browse inventory, work out financing, and complete the purchase within Amazon Autos.
Wow.
That's crazy.
They will deliver on a special Amazon Prime truck, or you can schedule a pickup at a participating dealer nearby.
Can it come in a package? Like, if you order it and you want it delivered, can you come in a huge brown box?
Like, it gives you that option, right?
one.
It says hide what's in packaging,
Yes,
put in
yeah.
box. I would
Hide my
love it.
F-250.
That would be great.
That's amazing.
They says it represents an exciting expansion of the Amazon store, giving customers access to thousands of quality vehicles backed by Ford's inspections and warranty programs. That's nice. I mean, I still feel like I would want to test drive something.
They have to work that in there, right? Like, I'm sure if you go to a dealership that's participating, as they said, that you could test drive it before you buy it, because that's everybody's main thing, right? You need to see how it handles.
Yeah.
I gotta get
how much
behind
power?
this baby.
I want to know if it smells funny. You know,
Yeah.
do they make a note if it was like a smoker's car?
Yes.
Well, and if you,
You know?
hate it, could you take it back to Whole Foods and they'll ship it out for you,
Exactly.
or what?
How
Yeah.
does
Drop
that
it off at
work?
Kohl's.
I know.
How do you
No box, no label needed.
how do you return?
Right?
How do you return it? I bet you there's got to be there's Colorado limit laws and auto laws too. I think you can return your vehicle within however many
90
days and
yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a way to return it.
That's hilarious.
But then again, it's like if you're going out and test driving and looking, just do it there at the dealership.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's probably not
Well,
a heavily used feature.
Here's the thing,
It might
though.
not be.
You know what? I mean, what do people not like about buying a car? How
Hey,
long you're
hey,
at the dealership.
Let me go get my manager to talk
right?
to you about
I
what
know.
we got going
You're
on here.
there all day for
Yeah.
every car I've ever bought. It's like a day-long thing, but if you're doing it online
We don't
now,
normally
it's kind
do
of,
this deal.
One-click shipping.
I'm sure it's at your own convenience kind of stuff. So I see why people would prefer this way.
I kind of like it. It
You know
sounds
what?
super convenient to me. They've had that
Yeah.
Carvana for years. They had Vroom.
Yeah.
I think right now you can work a deal through the dealerships and they'll deliver it to your house. But this is one of those things where you want to make sure that your kids don't have access to your password, or you don't toss them your
Oh
phone
my gosh.
in the back seat to play
Who
with your
ordered
phone.
a Bugatti?
Not strictly Ford's case,
Oh,
Casey,
sorry.
Katie. So you just get an Explorer.
Well, there you go.
Who ordered this Explorer?
Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
What else is going on? Apple released its 2025 podcast rankings, showing that the Joe Rogan Experience is the most popular show based on global listener data, followed up by something called The Daily, the New York Times Daily. Mel Robbins' podcast is on there. Let
we
them,
love her.
Katie.
We love her.
Good books. Let's see. Rogan's podcast featuring Elon Musk became the fourth most listened episode in 2025. They say he did sign a new deal with Spotify valued at $250 million.
Insane.
Wow.
That's a
250
lot of
million.
money. That's a lot of money. I like his podcast. It's fine. He's a little bit of a know-it-all to me, but his guests are generally pretty darn good. He interviews a lot of really interesting people.
It
so
just
I do
still
like that.
blows my mind that this homie started on the Man Show. Like, like when you think
And then
about
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
I liked him on Fear Factor.
I know,
yeah.
but like when you think about the Man Show, like I see why so many men love his podcast, but like it's just like it blows my mind when I think back to that.
And
every
he is
time.
your stereotypical, like he's an
Such a
MMA
dude.
fighter.
Such
he
a
hunts
dude.
with bow and arrow. He's
Yeah.
working out. Yeah, okay. I get it. I get the appeal. What else is going on? The Simpsons killed off a classic character. Alice Glick. Anyone?
Yeah, that's
She's
the
the
thing.
organist, right?
The
She
organist
is the-
dropped dead.
It's funny
Oh.
how they were like, solid character from The Simpsons. I had to Google Miss Glick, so just saying.
Well, she's been on the show for 35 years, ever since season 2. But the producers have confirmed that, yes, she is dead as a doornail. So
Well, did the voice actor
they're
like
done.
pass away or
I
something?
don't
or-
know. Let's see. No.
Oh.
No. The original
She's out
one
of a
did
job.
pass away, but then there's an actress named Tess something or other took over. So she's alive and well, it looks like. So
Tess
Anyway.
goes, oh no.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
It's a sad day at the office.
No. Okay, I'll give you one more thing because I know, Katie, you love Eminem. You love him.
I do.
And he takes his brand very seriously. So seriously that he's going after an Australian beach company called Swim Shady.
Ah,
Oh, that's kind of funny.
that is funny.
It looks like they sell beach stuff, of course, like umbrellas, towels, swim bags, and shorts. And he says, it sounds a little too familiar with Slim Shady, so you got to change your name, Swim Shady.
No,
He'll probably win.
He doesn't play. I know. I tried to get away with Slim Katie for a minute, and he was like, no.
Cease and desist.
No, no.
Oh, my God.
So, plus
Swim
it's
Shady
completely
is a really
inaccurate.
funny name.
I
Swim
know.
Shady's pretty good.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it, too. Do we have sports stuff?
Yeah, we do. This is actually a bummer. The CU legend, Shedeur Sanders, he actually got his first NFL action in the regular season this past Sunday. And I guess some criminals took note of when he was going to be out of the house because while he was at the game, which, by the way, did not go
I heard
very
he
well
stunk.
for him.
I heard he kind of
He
stunk,
did
huh?
not play
Yeah,
well,
that's
which
what
is
I
such a
heard.
bummer. But he also, on top of that, got home to find that $200,000 worth of his items, mostly jewelry, were stolen from his home.
Oh, no. He got robbed.
3 masked men went into his house. They were caught on camera going into his house and going through everything he had, taking jewelry, taking other personal items from him. And it all added up to about $200,000, which is crazy. And that's I'm kind of shocked this doesn't happen more because everybody knows when these high-profile athletes are not
Yeah.
going to be home because they're on the field. But this has happened to other notable athletes in the last couple of years with Joe Burrow. Patrick Mahomes had his house burglarized,
Yeah,
which
yep.
could be scary because he has a family there, like he's got his kids and wife that might not have been at the game and things like that. But that's such a bummer that these people prey on these athletes because they know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't like that. That's so sad that they just feel the need to go and take $200,000 worth of your whatever. It doesn't matter if it's jewelry or not. It doesn't matter if you're wealthy or not.
How'd they
Like
get in? I feel like they'd have better security.
he's a rookie. He's got to learn.
I know, exactly.
Rookie.
I saw
yeah.
something yesterday. One of our coworkers was spouting off about how he's leaving on vacation and how long he's going to be gone, and he's staying at a hotel before he leaves. And I didn't, but I wanted to go, hey, great time to rob your house.
I
As,
know,
as the
exactly.
first comment on there.
Well-
why are you doing that?
Exactly. You
Don't do
talk
that.
about where you're going. You talk about where you've been, right?
Yes.
You don't want to
Yep.
give people the heads
Like
up on what.
details. He's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm leaving today at 5, heading to the airport, staying at the hotel,
Shush.
and I'll be gone for the next 6 days. House is wide open. Just bought a new TV. I can't
I
wait to
know.
get back and watch it.
No,
It's
exactly.
like, dude, no.
You can't tell everybody
no,
all
no.
that, especially online, because your people outside your friends list can see it for
Well,
the
I think
most
I know who you're
part,
talking
know?
about, and I think that person has massive cameras everywhere
Well,
in a
still,
security system.
so they can watch
Yeah,
them
he
get
could be
away
out
with
sitting on the
everything?
beach watching everything leave his house.
No, but that
Yeah.
person has a, I don't know, comfortability factor that probably shouldn't be that high.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. Nice guy, though.
Aw.
Super
Nice
nice
guy.
guy.
Yeah. Here's hoping he doesn't get robbed.
Yep. What you got,
Okay.
Katie?
All right. So did you see that video about the food inspector person? So there was a food truck downtown that had some violations, and there's a video circulating right now of
Oh,
the
I did.
food investigator
Bleach.
pouring bleach on the
Bleach,
food. So
please.
it's kind of crazy. But here's the thing: is the city of Denver is defending the actions of this food investigator person. Now, the place in question here is Tacos Colorado.
What?
Dang it.
To
Tacos
Colorado.
to Colorado. Thank you. Gosh,
What?
like
Is it all
looking
one
at
word?
it- yeah, to Colorado is one word.
Tacos to Colorado.
No, it's two. Tacos is one word. To Colorado is one word.
Colorado.
So it's 2 words, but
'Cause they wanna
put
say
them
taco,
together.
Taco
Yeah, it's
Colorado.
hard.
Taco
Anyway,
Colorado?
that
Yeah.
is the the place that we're
I
talking
hate the
about.
name of that food
I
truck.
do too.
Horrible.
Speaking
I
of
know.
hate, I
Oh
hate
my
that
gosh.
name.
So it has been reportedly cited for operating without a license and also repeated food safety violations. So the people were down there trying to get some answers, and they had even more violations with the food that they had presented out there. And according to this person, employees there refused to destroy the unsafe food and took, quote, approximately 100 pounds of pork, several pounds of chorizo into a locked box truck, and they wouldn't unlock the truck for investigators. That is why the investigators then poured bleach into all the other remaining
Well,
food
good.
containers.
They're saving people from getting sick.
And that's what they're saying. They're like, we've been engaging with this vendor for several weeks, and it feels extreme that we're pouring bleach into these food containers, but also the violations in this case were extreme. So we had to do what we had to do to keep people safe. And so, again, the video is shocking that's circulating right now, and it's getting a lot of comments like, that's an extreme measure. They didn't have to do that. And when you know the backstory, you're like, well, no, actually, thank you for keeping people safe. If there was all that food that could have potentially made people sick, they were just doing what they had to do.
I'm uncomfortable with a lot of food trucks.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel that way, and I know I've had a lot of really good food from food trucks, but I don't know. It's just like you're making food in a truck and it smells like gasoline outside because your truck's running, and I don't know.
Well, and I think
it
that
feels odd to me.
there's definitely a much better regulation process now than when they first came out.
Oh, totally.
Like, when food trucks first hit the scene, it was like that's what people were uneasy about is who is policing what you're feeding us, But now they actually do. Like we see the health inspector and the food inspectors here making the rounds consistently to make sure that the food is safe. And also all the food trucks, they have to have operating licenses. They can't just be out there serving the public without having the proper registration. So they really do go above and beyond when it comes to keeping us safe. And I think this is just one more example of that. It's just that it was caught on video that really has
It seems a little
people
shocking
worked
if
up.
it's taken out of context. You see a
Yes.
woman just running by dumping bleach and all this food, and that's why everyone was all butthurt. Like, what is she doing? But then you got to dig deeper.
You do.
You can't be a headline person with this one,
Yeah.
or just to watch a video person.
Well, and I'll never forget, there's a video that circulated a couple years ago of a food truck vendor in New York who, outside of his food truck, caught a pigeon in a bag and brought it to the back of his truck.
Oh,
You see stuff like that,
he
and you're
doing?
like, yes, pour bleach on the
I know,
food trucks.
all the bleach.
was he
Oh
just
my
taking
gosh.
it to the vet?
He put it in a
He-
plastic bag, caught it with a
Making sure it's
plastic bag,
okay?
What was he
and brought it
doing
in the
with it?
back of his truck. I don't know
Was
what
he
he was
collecting
doing.
feathers? What was he doing?
I don't know, but I wouldn't eat from that food truck.
I wouldn't either.
Bleach it!
Okay. Hey, how about something that we
That's
can
really good,
all... he does a
really
great
good.
pigeon. I know.
An odd talent.
Pigeons and turkeys. Yeah, he does a great job.
No, a pigeon in a bag.
Again, how about a story that we can all get really excited about?
Tell me
and
Yes.
be happy for what we're doing for our community. Shout out to Loveland Ski Area. It's where the locals go. And Jeremy, you're gonna love this.
What?
By talent.
Hey, my blood bank people.
We love Brooke. Like she is the communications manager there, and she's amazing.
Yeah, I team up
and-
with Brooke a lot for the Pint for Pint blood drive.
Yes, yeah. And so they team up with a lot of people in our community to make sure that they're doing their part. And they've teamed up with Loveland Ski Area now. So tomorrow they've got a blood drive up there at Loveland Ski Area. And if you come donate blood, they're going to give you a free lift ticket. So you get to go up there, do what you can, give back, and then you'll get a day out on the slopes courtesy of Loveland Ski Area.
I was reading
love
about this.
that.
The only stipulation is they draw your blood while you're skiing down the hill.
No, they
Oh.
don't. No, they don't.
No? I could have swore I wore that. Read that. I could have swore I read that.
No, they don't do that.
Can you
Oh my
imagine?
gosh.
No.
Let me find a
No.
vein. Let me
No.
find a vein.
I can't actually.
Call
and
it
that
Red
is
Mountain.
Not what they do. Not what they do.
No?
But
That'd
yeah,
be awesome, though.
definitely doing a great thing
awesome.
for our community. And again, they've got that going on tomorrow out at Loveland Ski Area. Jeremy, you're so bad sometimes.
Hey, I goof. I goof sometimes.
You're so bad.
Sorry, Brooke. You know I love you. You know I love you. That's it, guys. There's your Mile High Hype this morning with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. We're going to dive into a quick break. We'll get you your traffic, which is brought to you by Advent Health, and then we'll be back in a few minutes to play Fast 5. Be ready to call in today at 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Have some Avs tickets up for grabs today when we do the FF with JKJ. Huge Chiefs fan, Taylor Swift there with Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. We'll be jumping into our game called Fast Five coming up at 7:30. Got Avs tickets up for grabs today for our winner. You'll definitely want to play. Playa here in a bit with JKJ. You guys ready for Thanksgiving? It's going to be here before you know it.
I'm excited.
I think so. I have to
Yeah.
cook for everyone, so I better
Do
get
ya?
ready.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but I like cooking, so I'm looking forward to
Kind of
it.
fun.
There was a story out this morning talking about the number of grown adults that want to sit at the kids' table this year because they just don't want to interact with their family. And it was a fairly substantial number. I don't remember what I did with that story, but I just was reading that. I was like, yeah, I think I'd probably sit at the kids' table.
I still get sat there every single year.
And they still have to put a phone book underneath you, too.
Yeah.
So with Thanksgiving
That was
sneaking up, I know, right? Get this. This is prime time for this. Heinz Company. You know Heinz.
Yeah.
Ketchup, mustards. They are now releasing a brand new option when it comes to gravy. It's squeezable gravy.
No.
Oh.
Yep. They've launched their first ever squeezable gravy bottle featuring their home-style turkey gravy.
Yeah.
It's called leftover gravy. It looks like a typical bottle of ketchup or mustard, those ones that kind of sit upside down so it's on the
Yeah.
lid so it all drains to the bottom. They say it's perfect for sandwiches. If you're looking for they call it a moist maker sandwich.
No.
With some of your Thanksgiving leftovers, maybe you don't have, mom's homemade gravy left. You go, you tap it and squirt it all over everything.
I imagine it looks kind of, the grape that comes in that same container, the grape jelly.
Oh, yes.
It just like plops down onto the bread.
I don't like
That's
that
what I
it's
imagine.
cold, though. I want
I
it
don't like that
warmed
either.
up.
Yeah, and also I don't like canned gravy. Like any of those gravies that are in a can, they don't taste good. And
No,
so
it's not the same.
that's one condiment. You can just whip that up yourself. It's super easy.
Not the way Mom makes it with the
Well-
starchy water from the potatoes and the water from the turkey from cooking.
The gravy in that bottle doesn't taste like that. The gravy in
No,
the
it
bottle
doesn't.
tastes like any of the packaged gravy that you're gonna make. So
Well,
you
come
can
on,
just make that easy.
In a pinch? In a
Yeah.
gravy pinch? You wouldn't grab a bottle of this and be like, oh, I got to get me some gravy.
I would make it. I would make it absolutely every time. It doesn't take long. It's like 3 minutes to make gravy.
It's just so funny to me. Like, imagine throwing that in a backpack while you go hiking or something. And
no.
Got the gravy.
After you
It's
run a
not-
marathon, you pull that out and squirt a little in your mouth. Or
I don't think that's
come
what
on,
they
Katie, like a
imagine.
romantic night. You pull that out on
I
the
don't think-
honeymoon night.
That wasn't in the marketing meeting when they were coming up with this.
Oh, come on.
It's not hiking gravy,
You
Jeremy.
haven't lived
Like,
until
it's
you've had
not.
hiking gravy and
know.
foreplay gravy. Let me tell you what. Woo! Come here.
Ew.
Gabble, gabble, baby.
It's a different kind of gravy.
Oh. Yeah. Wow, Lady Gaga belting it out this morning with JKJ here at Mix 100. All right, we're going to jump into Fast 5 here in just a second, but I do have to read a message that came in from Kelly on the text line, and every time I get one of these messages, I smile a little bit bigger, Katie Cat, because I do this thing, I've done it for 15 years, 10 years, I don't know, on the show, where I go, hey, Alexa, set an alarm for 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah, you're a stinker with that.
I do that thing. Kelly wrote in and said, hey, thanks, Jeremy. I heard this weird alarm going off at 2 a.m. I got up to find out where it was coming from, and it was coming from my Echo Dot in my home office. I believe you know why.
You are such a stinker.
I wrote back, gasp, no. She wrote back and says, I know that this was not the first time you did that little trick, so I'm surprised it didn't happen before, but every time I do it and I get those messages the next day, it makes me happy. Is that wrong?
You get a kick out of that.
Is that wrong?
For sure. A little wrong. Yeah, no, it's
2
a little wrong.
Alexa! Oh, it makes me happy. Let's get our Fast 5 on. Ah! Yes, let's get our Fast 5 on. Give us a call. Here's our phone number. If you've never called in before, today's your day. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios to play Fast 5. Kids, if your parents have never played before, get in their kitchen right now. Say, Mom, Dad, call Mix 100, 303-691-1649. Here's how it works. We will get you on the air, get to know you a little bit, and then I'll toss a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you've got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. Think you could pull that off? If you've never played before, call us, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Now, if you get placed on hold, do not hang up. We are quickly trying to get to all these phone lines because it just explodes. So if you get put on hold, do not hang up. That means you're in. Just hang tight. Katie, give me some examples of ones that we've done in the past.
You never know what you're going to ask. You have asked for things like 5 items in a clown's pocket. You've also, I know, all over the place. 5 famous plumbers. And yesterday, the one that won it was Zach, 5 cable news channels. He had no problem, naming 5 of those. And then some, I believe. So, hey, go Zach.
Did I really ask what was in a clown's pocket?
You did. That was a fun one. One of your more fun.
Okay, I do like that one. All right, yeah, like Katie said, you never know what you're going to get. So give us a jingle, 303-691-1649. So I think the phone lines are exploding because of the prize this week, too. What do we have?
My gosh, you get to go see your Colorado Avalanche take the ice, and they'll be hosting the San Jose Sharks a week from tonight, November 26th at Ball Arena. So you're winning a pair of tickets to have your butts in the seats. And go Avs, go.
Yeah, dog. All right, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Keep trying. If you get placed on hold, do not hang up, and let's dive in. Here's Paula. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning.
Hi, Paula. It says you're getting an ultrasound on your kidney today?
Oh.
I am. I had a kidney stone, so they have to make sure that it is gone.
Good.
Okay.
Good for you. Was it as painful as everybody says it is?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I heard that's something you do not want to deal with.
Well, we hope everything's okay with you. You get a clean bill of health.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to have another one, so me too. Fingers crossed.
Good vibes out
Kidneys
to you,
crossed.
Paula. Yes, well.
If you need a new kidney, Katie will give it to you, though. You'll be fine.
All right, perfect.
It's funny. I'm actually leaving the show early here in a little bit. I got to be out of here by 8 o'clock today because it was the only doctor appointment I could get for them to look at my finger. I'm having a finger issue. This is like the 5th time I've been into the specialist. And I got a specialist, and I gotta see if they got to lop my finger off this morning. So we'll see.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, losing a finger and a kidney.
I know.
We're a mess, Paula. We are a mess.
We are.
All right, let's do some Fast Five with you. All right, this is kind of a fun one. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 famous tigers. Go!
Tony the Tiger.
1.
Hobbs.
Yep. Time's up.
Who's the other one you said?
She said Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes.
Hobbs.
From
Okay.
Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes, those were good.
Daniel Tiger from Daniel Tiger's
Oh,
Neighborhood.
Daniel Tiger.
And Shere Khan and Tigger. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Tigger. Dang
Right?
it.
Darn it.
So many.
So
Have
many
a good
Tiger.
one, guys.
Thanks,
You too,
Paula.
Paula. Say hi to your kidney
Yeah,
for us.
best of luck today.
How do you say your name? Raina? Rihanna? Raina?
Raina,
Raina. Hi, Raina. Good morning to you.
good morning.
What are you doing today?
Nothing too exciting, just work, and then I'm taking my dogs to get groomed.
It's about time. They're
Yeah.
filthy.
What
About
kind
time, yeah.
What kind of dogs do you have, Raina?
I got huskies.
Oh, yeah.
So
Beautiful.
fluffy. I love
They're
huskies.
ready for it.
Yes.
Beautiful dogs. What are their names?
I have Coda Bear Kennedy and Honey Bear Kennedy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a good dog.
Oh, honey bear.
You're a good
Oh.
dog. So what does it cost you to get those big dogs groomed?
83 plus 70, so
153.
Good job, Katie.
Yay.
good job, Katie.
Do you then tip on top of that?
Yes,
Wow. So you're $200 out the
Yeah.
door.
yeah,
Do you feel like you could do that at home?
yeah,
Really?
Probably.
yeah, but it's just a big mess, and it's not worth
Yeah.
it.
There is that.
Huskies are so high energy. I feel like you'd have a hard time just keeping them still to get them groomed, you know?
do that thing where you spread peanut butter on the side of a wall and you let them sit there and lick the peanut butter off while
Oh,
you're
and
grooming
then
them.
I saw someone put peanut butter on their head so they could trim their nails.
That was Katie's.
No.
That was prom night for Katie, actually. I don't know what was going on there, but
Good time.
Good
Good
times.
time,
All
Raina.
right.
That's exactly what it was.
all right, Raina, let's do some Fast Five. I believe Katie Cat actually came up with this one, so no cheating and no help, okay?
Okay,
In 10 seconds, please give me 5 different brands of coolers. Go.
brand Yeti.
Yep.
That's all you're gonna get out of me. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Ah, man.
There's Yeti, Igloo,
Coleman.
Coleman, Arctic
I was
Zone,
thinking of.
Ozark Trail's another big one. That's like a Walmart
there's a lot of
brand.
them.
There's
You
a
gotta
lot.
think.
Darn it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raina.
So nice talking to you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
She was nice. Oh, let's see here. We got a knick-knack on the line. Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on with you today?
So every morning, my 16-year-old and I listen to you guys on the way to school. But today he's getting his driver's license. So
Whoa.
he's going to drive by himself, and I'm sad.
Are you sad and freaking out at the same time?
Right.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. There's a little of
Wow.
both. Oh, that is such a momentous day, though. I remember when Zoe drove for the first time, and it's just like, you gotta let your baby, gotta let the bird fly.
They're
right?
out on the open road
Right,
now.
Nicole? Oh,
They're like a
gosh.
trucker out
Yeah,
on
I
the
know.
open
Well,
road.
I mean, that's a stretch, but
Well, did you say your son?
Yes,
What's his name?
Colton.
Colton. Well, congrats to
Awesome.
Colton.
do great out there, Colton. Yeah.
I will.
Okay, there it is.
Thank you, Miss Katie.
You got this.
He got it. He's gonna be out cruising for chicks this weekend.
Exactly.
Hey, I gotta ask you, what's the insurance amount for him? Like every 6
Oh, my
months.
gosh. Oh, don't ask.
I want to
know.
know because my son will be 15 next year, so I'm sneaking up on it. How much are you paying?
I want to say it was like $1,800 for the year.
Yeah. You're going to need a side
Holy
hustle,
crap.
Jer. I know. You better get a second job.
Holy crap!
It's a
Really?
lot.
Is
Oh.
that? Does he get a good grades discount?
Ha ha ha! No.
No, okay.
I'm sure even that can't be
Did
enough
he
to.
get like a driving school discount?
He does. Yes.
So that's with that at least, but bad grades. Come on, Colton, step up the grades. Save your mom some
You
money.
got this. You got this, Colton.
Wow, Nick Nack. Well, Godspeed. Good luck. Good luck to you. All right,
Thank
what do
you.
I have? What do I have? I like this one a lot. It's very subjective, but it's perfect for this time of year. Katie and I off the air, we're talking about how much we love butter and how much butter is consumed this time of year.
Uh-huh.
So in 10 seconds, no help from Colton, give me 5 things that you want to slather butter on. Go.
Baked potatoes, dinner rolls, mashed potatoes, gravy.
Ah!
So close.
I would have accepted, honestly, anything because
Yeah.
butter is awesome.
Yeah. You can put butter on a flip-flop.
On carrots and
I was
flip-flops.
thinking too much.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to get in trouble.
Who's getting in trouble?
If you let me put like flip flops.
Oh, yeah, because
No.
the text line. We
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
that,
That's
Nicole.
very kind of
That's
you
very
because you're
nice of
right.
you.
We have some very passionate people that text us about this game.
Yes.
Nicole, have a great day. Have a
Thank you.
Good
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Bye,
See you later.
Colton.
Bye, Colton. Good luck,
See
buddy.
ya.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
Hey, what does it mean? My
morning.
little screen here says that you are screening a rental family. Is that?
Oh, no. I'm going to a movie screening of The Rental Family starring Brendan Fraser tonight.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Way more sense.
We were like, what does that entail?
So, old Encino Man's got another movie, huh?
Yep.
All right, good for him.
He's been doing a great
I have
job.
not heard of this movie at all, though.
Later in life, like he's gotten a few nods. Like
He got an Oscar.
yeah, exactly. So Brendan Fraser doing big things.
All right.
What is this one called? The Rental Family?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How'd you get those tickets?
My sister knows someone.
She knows
Gotta
she's
get
got
the
a guy.
hookup.
She's got a Brendan Fraser guy. I don't want to brag, but we're pretty tight in the Brendan Fraser fan club on Instagram, so yeah, we get in early. Okay, I got one for you. I have not asked this one since December of last year. In
Okay.
10 seconds, please give me 5 nursery rhymes. Go.
The lady that lived in a shoe, Twinkle Twinkle.
Uh-oh.
TikTok, the mouse went up the clock.
Hickory Dickory Dock.
Oh.
Jack Sprat. Little Miss Muffet.
There's so many, but
Humpty Dumpty.
gosh, when you're like thinking that the clock's ticking,
I
it's like
know.
Ah!
It's so hard
Can't even
with
talk.
the clock ticking.
That's what
and-
makes it fun, though, Teresa.
It is fun.
It is
It
fun.
gets your adrenaline going.
It
I know.
does.
I know. Have fun at the movie tonight. Thanks for calling.
All right. Thank you so much,
All right,
guys. Have a
bye.
good one.
Bye,
You
Teresa.
too. We will hop into Michelle. Michelle, you've been holding for 10 minutes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing today?
Laundry, so I could pack to go on a trip with 2 of my kids this weekend.
Ooh, where are you
Ooh.
going?
Arizona.
Okay, nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
Yeah, college tour for one and cross-country regionals for another.
Oh, is it ASU? Are they looking at ASU?
Grand Canyon.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Because isn't ASU still the top party school in
It is. I
America?
think
It's
so.
followed right by CU, I think, Boulder.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll skip that tour.
Skip that one. Or you
Spoken
drop
like
your
a
kid
true
off at the
mom.
other school, then you go check out that one, Michelle.
Yeah,
Right.
you go party it
We'll
up.
find you some frat boys to hang out with.
I heard you Sun Devils know how to light it up out here.
I probably wouldn't be their first choice.
Yeah. Oh, you're our first choice, Michelle.
That's awkward.
Thank you.
That's awkward. I don't know. Some of those guys, I don't know what they're into. All right. Okay, since you're going to Arizona, ARIZO, yeah, this one wouldn't work. But since you're going out of state to a different state, in 10 seconds, please give me 5 states that have the letter E in the state. Go.
Oh my gosh, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, Delaware, Pennsylvania.
And Maine.
Oh.
Well, you didn't get it, Michelle, but have a nice trip.
All right, thank you.
See you later.
Bye, Michelle.
Are we going to get a winner today?
I hope so.
I'm running out of
I
topics
know.
today.
And, yeah.
I might be like one of those things where like, give me 5 colors.
We need 5 kinds of cheese, please.
Well, I'm going to flip through my book here and see what we got. Who's been holding a minute? It's Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Hello. Tell me something good.
I mean, I need these Avs tickets because I just spent a bunch of money on my car, so this would definitely cheer me up.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would. Katie's getting tires and brakes done
Oh,
today.
it's going to cost so much money. You're right, though.
I feel
Avs
for
tickets would make me feel better automatically, so I hope you get it done today.
Thanks.
Let's go, Amanda.
How much you looking to spend on your car today?
I
that you
just
just did?
spent $1,700,
Yikes.
and then last month I spent $1,600.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Well, it's cheaper than buying a new one, right? That's what
It is.
That's your grandpa
exactly
always
right.
says. Cheaper than buying a new one. Just maintain it.
Yep. Drive it till the wheels fall off.
Exactly.
That's right. Cars are
Into the
expensive.
ground.
All right, here we go. Let's talk snacks. Are you familiar with snacks?
I love snacks.
I love snacks. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 different types of snacks that you would eat in a movie theater while watching a movie. Go.
Popcorn, Milk Duds, Junior Mints, Twizzlers, Red Vines, Ices, Hot Tamales.
Boy, you do know snacks, don't you?
Now I'm hungry.
Well, you said you wanted these Avs tickets, and girlfriend, you just won them.
Woo!
Yay! Go, Avs, go!
Yay! You will be at Ball Arena next Wednesday, November 26th, as the Avs take on the San Jose Sharks.
Yay!
2 tickets, so find somebody to take with you, all right?
Excellent. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm going to throw you on hold, and Josh will come back and tell you how to get those, all right?
Awesome. Thank you.
Cheers. Have a good day. Katie, we did it!
I
We
know.
finally got through Fast 5 today. That one went a minute. Good news. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning with more Avs tickets here at Mix 100. Well, it's actually just going to be Katy and Josh here now.
I know you have to dip.
It's no more JKJ this morning. It's just KJ this morning. Yeah, I got to zip out of here. I'm sorry, guys. This was the only time that my hand specialist had an appointment for me this morning. So I got to go get a second opinion on my finger. Let's see what the hell's going on with this
Weird
thing.
thing to say,
with this
but we
sausage
wish you the
finger.
best. It has been bothering you for a
Strangest thing.
minute.
Since mid-September.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got to go see what they want to do. So, anyway, I got to zip out of here. You're in good hands. Katy and Josh are going to take over. And I heard this song driving in this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, I haven't heard this song forever. It needs to be our Throwback Throwdown song. So I'm going to take you back to 1993, Katy Cat.
Here we
what were you
go.
doing in 93?
I was in, I believe, the 5th grade. I was probably annoying my older sister.
And now here you are annoying
practicing
us.
basketball in the driveway. I know, I annoy people.
Well, maybe when you were out dunking in the driveway, you had a little breakfast at Tiffany's going
I did.
on. But
I
Deep
love
Blue
that song.
something. Here's your Throwback Throwdown this morning with Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Mix 100. Enjoy it.
KJ in the morning, currently just KJ. Hey, good morning. I'm Katy. That is Josh. Jeremy's getting a second opinion on his finger, which is still just weird to say it like that,
Poor
right,
guy.
Josh? I know.
It is weird to say.
As much as we make fun of things on this show, that is something that's been, Jeremy's been dealing with for a minute. So we wish him nothing but the best when it comes to
such an odd thing too.
Yeah.
A finger, and it's caused him so much problems.
So much pain.
I don't get it.
And all of it localized in that left index finger.
Just there. It doesn't swell anywhere else, nothing else. It's just that.
It is just that. So we are hoping that he gets some kind of answer
some
today.
Clarity.
Some kind of clarity, and hopefully a shot of something. That takes away that pain as well. But
that would be the best answer, is just shots.
Yeah. So shots all around. Well, just in his finger, actually. This time of day, we always take a look at all the funny stuff going on with one individual, and you tell us if we don't play it. So let's get into it, huh, Josh? Drew's Daily Dad Joke.
Yeah. How?
The Cobbin. Oh, Drew.
Oh, Drew, you silly goose.
I was expecting a turkey joke today.
I know, vampire.
He brought vampires.
That was a good joke, Drew. I like it, but a couple weeks late, right?
But also, I didn't expect it, so it was like, you got me.
You're right.
You're right.
You got me. Drew, we love you, buddy. That was good.
He's just like an evil genius with that one? I don't know.
He's a genius for sure.
He is.
I don't know. Are 11-year-olds evil?
He can't be. I know. I take it back. He's just a genius.
He's just a genius.
Drew with your daily dad joke.
Good job, Drew.
He's a little genius. We love Drew. So tomorrow we have a potluck that we are all very excited for, right? I know I am.
Sure.
Yeah, we were talking about it as far as we need to bring things to this potluck. There's a whole sign-up list and everything to where we're supposed to put what we're bringing, what dish we're bringing. And I've been very vocal about the fact that I was just going to bring bread. I was just going to bring rolls. They're packaged. You can tell I haven't had my mitts in them, right? People don't have to be worried about
safe.
Cross-contamination. That's what most people are worried about when it comes to potluck. So I was like, nobody will be scared of my rolls.
You're right. But I also think with how much you talk about food.
Yeah.
I feel like you would be one of the trusted ones to bring food to a potluck. No, it's if you're a chef and you have a potluck, you're going to trust your chef friend's food that they're bringing. You are the type of person I'm like, well, Katy knows food, so whatever she brings. And then you're like, I'm bringing rolls. And I'm like, oh, I was kind of disappointed.
I know. It's so fun. Well, also, I don't have a cat, so you can trust my food.
That's another thing. You don't want to find
you can trust
cat
my
fur.
food.
I've hung out with cat people. And look, my family have had every animal you can possibly think of, including cats. And when the cat fur, you can just tell, floats everywhere and it gets on you. You're like, is it in the food? It's in the food.
It's got to be in the food.
You don't like that. You're like, it's the old joke. Oh, it's extra protein. But
no, it's not.
You don't want that.
Disgusting.
It's nasty.
And it's funny. You were not the only one who said, because I talk so much about food, I have to bring some type of dish that I make to the potluck. Multiple people said that to me. So I was like, I guess I got to change my game up a little. And I found.
So what are you bringing then?
I found this recipe. It's called Smash Burger Meatballs. And I am so excited to make this. So I'm going to make it tonight, and it's got bacon and cheese and essentially what you would put in a smash burger, right?
I'm all for that.
But then you just make them meatballs, and then there's a sauce that you make to put over the meatballs, and you put them in a crock pot. So this sauce just kind of
it just simmers.
Soaks up, the meatballs soak up the sauce and makes it all just completely moist and juicy and so good.
That is so
the funny
good.
thing is this sauce has 3 sticks of butter. That's why it's so good, Josh.
Okay.
A side of cholesterol with your smash burger meatballs.
Not going for health, going for taste.
I am so excited about it. And I tried to, while I was shopping for the ingredients yesterday, I was trying to think of some swaps to make it healthier. I was like, we could get turkey bacon. That's fine.
No.
We could get some reduced fat cheese.
No.
It's okay. We could get Greek yogurt ranch dressing for some of the...
Absolutely not.
No, none of these things are okay. So just so you know, I got the real cheese, the real bacon, the real ranch dressing. If we're doing it with the 3 sticks of butter.
You have to. And I've never even heard of a smash burger meatball, first of all. That sounds so good with just everything that's going to be in there.
Yeah.
So now I'm excited for that. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
Because earlier today, Jeremy was talking about what he was going to bring.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to bring that same thing. Now, earlier today, he said he's just bringing pies. He's like, I'm just going to go to the store, grab a couple pies, and call it good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to bring.
Did you sign up on the list?
Okay, that's another
you
thing.
Did. I know.
That's another. Katie.
Yeah, you got to call your pie.
Oh, Katie, that's another
You got to call your shot,
But
Josh.
I also was thinking, if this is a potluck, there's going to be multiple people that want different pies. So I was just going to text Jerry and be like, hey, what are you bringing?
Yeah. There
and then
you
bring
go.
something else. Because I am one of the people here that if I made something from scratch, people probably wouldn't trust it. They're like, okay, single dude, what does he actually know? Like, does he know how to cook? So I don't want to put in all that work, just to be honest. Like, I don't want to put in all the work, make something that I think is really good, and then have it go untouched for 3 hours of a potluck, you know?
That's so sad. When your dish is not
oh my gosh.
popular at the potluck,
worst.
when you have to take part of your dish home, that's a sad feeling.
Or take the whole dish home.
It is so sad. It's just like, oh, what did I do wrong?
You are. And it's like, people will be like, oh, well, I just don't know, as a general I don't like, green bean casserole or whatever. And you're like, no, you don't like mine.
I know,
and that
you
was
didn't
really
even
that hurtful.
try it.
Really hurtful.
You know what you should do, since you're rich homie Josh, I came across something that might be right up your alley. It's called the pie cakin'. Have you heard of this thing?
So is it like the turducken?
It is,
What's the
but
pie
with
cakin'?
pies and cake. So
no
it's
way.
like apple, pecan, and pumpkin pie all in the same dish, surrounded by an apple cake, and then like a whipped cream cinnamon frosting to tie it all together.
Well, that sounds
this
amazing.
cake is like $150, and you have to order it online. That's why I said the rich homie Josh.
Do I have enough time for tomorrow, though? I don't think so.
I don't think you do, but yeah, I think
I would
you can
do that.
go somewhere and find it because it's like a Thanksgiving staple. It's called pie cakin', and it is all
good.
of the desserts combined into one. So
I
you
kinda
get
like that.
a little bit of everything. So if anybody
next
knows
year.
where we can buy a pie cake, and let us know, and we'll get that for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, if I don't have to do it and order it, I might just pick that up.
There
Because that'd
you
be like
go.
the hit. Even if people don't eat it, though, it'll be talked about.
Exactly.
The pie cakin'?
The
I mean,
pie
come
cakin'.
on, yeah.
Well, just to say it. To
I know,
say
it
it is
sounds-
fun. Pie cakin'. Like, yes, I would like some of your pie cakin',
Some
please.
pie cake.
And
Wait,
also,
hold on. Pie cake in. What's the N?
I don't know. I think it's just for the fun part.
Pie cakin'? Okay, I was like, there's got to be something
pie
else.
cake. I think it's because it's turducken, so they wanted it to sound like pie cakin'.
Okay, that makes sense. All
Turducken.
right. Well, but the turducken is turkey, chicken, and duck.
Yeah, all smashed into one.
We got to do more research.
you
All right, yeah, we got to do more research into
we
this.
got to stuff the cake in the pie. I don't know
That
what's
is
happening.
crazy.
Hey, if you have a potluck recipe that was a favorite, like that was a winning recipe, if you like brought something to a potluck and people raved about it and you bring it every time, let us know on the text line too, because maybe we could just bring that instead. 303-691-1MIX. It's 303-691-1649. But we have a potluck tomorrow. We need to be prepared. So
We do.
help us out with it.
I feel ill prepared now, and I feel bad if I'm just bringing the same thing Jeremy brings.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
You know, you're going to shine Jeremy's pie with your pie cakin' as long as we can find one.
If I can find one.
Oh, my gosh.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
my gosh.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we were also talking about something that happened, with a listener, actually. Somebody who talked about how they were getting bullied online. And when they found out who it was,
This is
it
crazy.
absolutely shocked them. And this story, we're going to be talking about it next. But it's insane. It is
It's a
insane
weird-
how this worked out.
It's a weird, how do I respond to this story? Like,
Yeah.
you're going to want to hear it. It's definitely interesting,
Yeah,
for sure.
So we'll get that. And then again, text us your potluck wins on the text line, 303-691-1649. We'll be right back with more JKJ on Denver's Mix 100. Denver's best music, Mix 100. It's JKJ in the morning. Katy and Josh hanging out with you. How you doing, Josh?
I'm having a good time. How are you, Katy Cat?
Yeah, it's
Beautiful Wednesday.
Doing all right. Yeah, it is really nice out there. In fact, I believe it's going to get cold, isn't it? I know we don't talk about weather a whole lot on this show, but
come on, it's November.
Exactly, and I know we're in like the longest stretch of no snow in our city's history as far as Denver goes.
Can I add on to that? I know we don't like to talk about weather, but look, the boss man, Jer Bear's not here right now.
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right, look, I want to talk about this because this is actually insane. Hawaii recorded snowfall a couple days ago, and it officially had snowfall before Colorado had anything. Now, I'm not talking mountains. I'm talking Colorado, DIA. That's where they do the measurable snowfall.
Yeah.
DIA has had none. And Hawaii has now officially had a snowstorm.
Yeah, and that's not typical.
No, it's not typical.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Hawaii?
It is insane. And again, we're just kind of waiting to see when Denver is going to get their first snow. I mean, it keeps getting pushed back and I know they were saying something about this week possibly, and now they're like,
I was just seeing that.
It's going to happen as far as
something
in the city.
online. I don't think in the city we're not going to get anything measurable. There's no precip, Katy. There's not going to be any precipitation. And that is wild to me. And it makes me kind of sad because now, like, once you get past, like, October and you kind of want the nice weather for Halloween because, you know, it's always cold. But, like, 2/3 of the way through November and we don't have anything yet, that's pretty crazy.
It is.
I don't like that.
For the people who like winter, it's driving them crazy. I know. They're
winter.
like,
well, and the poor people trying to put all the fake snow in the mountains. I mean, I know it's real snow, but they're creating it. It's man-made snow. Those guys are running those machines 25 hours a day. Like, it's crazy.
No,
it's insane.
It is. And so hopefully, again, the people who want snow will get it soon. But for the people who do like the warmer weather, well, it looks like
Where do you
winning.
fall?
We're winning. I like the warm weather. I grew up in North Dakota. I had plenty of snow.
Oh, you're right.
I have had plenty of snow to last me a lifetime.
For your life.
It's funny. I moved here and I just love the mild temperate weather, especially in like Denver. And even over on the other side of the mountains when I lived over on the western slope, that's a dry desert climate.
GJ's hot. Grand Junction's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
And so you don't think it snows over here. It really doesn't snow over there. And so I like that the snow for a lot of the year it's localized to the mountains. I mean, we get it here. We get our storms and whatnot. But for the most part, when it snows in Denver and at least the Front Range, it'll melt in the a couple days later. It usually
Colorado.
melts. In North Dakota, growing up, like when it snowed, it stayed there and then it got dirty. Like our snow is clean here.
It's gross. You don't like the snow. Like it's one of those things too. I had family out in Minnesota for a while as well.
Minnesota.
And it's like,
that's
Minnesota.
You just said it like
I know.
that.
I didn't even mean to. You get the. That's so funny. I did not mean to. You get the snowstorm, in early October or whatever, and then you don't see your grass until April.
Yeah.
Because it's just consistent, more and more and more. And that's where it gets annoying and you don't want it. But I like the Colorado snow where it snows at 7 a.m. and then by 2 p.m. your front lawn is back. You see it again. It's already melted. You're good. That's the kind of Colorado snow that I like, but we haven't gotten anything.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
I feel like that's where a lot of like the seasonal depression comes in those states that have the snow that sticks around all year because it does get dirty, it gets brown, and it gets depressing. The snow is no longer like pretty, fresh fallen snow. It's not like that. It's like sludge. A lot of it. It is. It's so bad. Like, go up to those northern states and see what their snow looks like. Ugh.
I don't want to, first of all, because everything's gray. The sky's gray, the ground's gray. I already have trouble seeing colors regardless. So, like, when you add more white to it, I'm like, it's a whiteout condition for me that I cannot stand. Like, even the Colorado, we've had a few massive snowstorms in Colorado.
Yeah.
That I can remember at least. And I'm like, I get like almost claustrophobic because it's just too much white. It's too like depressing for me. I don't like it.
It's like surrounding you and there's no end to it.
There's no end and I'm like, I need color. Somebody give me some kind of color,
that's
please.
That's what it's like up on the prairie.
It's you poor thing. How did you last there for 18 years?
No, I did. 18 years.
18 years?
I ran away the minute I turned 18.
You really did, didn't you?
I did. I really did. I moved out here the minute I turned 18.
Just too depressing for you?
Yeah, it was just too cold, Josh, is what it was. Too cold.
I wanted to say, speaking of cold, we got to talk about this, that we're our topic, because this person is cold. It's cold-hearted, and I don't like this. We got a message from Alex, Katy, earlier yesterday, and the whole thing is so, like, this could be a movie or something. And Alex wrote into us and said, I found out that, basically bearing the lead here, I found out that my friend has been online harassing me with fake accounts. So this is... he goes into more depth talking about how he was harassed for months and months and months. And it's little things such as like, you post something, you post a picture with your friends or whatever, and it's a mean comment underneath there, under a fake name, under a fake account, user 2864, whatever. Or you do this where they start messaging you and saying, hey, I know where you live. I can find you. I can do these other things. He has said, I have had messages being sent from multiple accounts saying they know where I live and they can come find me. First of all, horrendous, scary. That's awful. So now he's essentially saying he found out because he saw his friend's phone logged into the account that his best friend is the one doing this.
Oh, no.
What do you do about that? Like, the question that he wants to talk about is, what do I do? Do I bring this to the cops? Do I bring this to his attention? How do you handle this entire situation where you have been bullied for months? You have had horrible things said about you and to you for different accounts, and then you see your friend's phone logged into one of those accounts. Like, the shock that you feel with that.
And the betrayal. And it's like with these kinds of situations, there aren't a whole lot of regulations in place. So where do you go? Who do you alert to this? I mean, yeah, there's some things that the police can do, but even then, everything is like you have to prove that this person was the one who did it, and there are steps involved in that as well.
Deleting accounts. You can do all these other things.
This is actually very similar. We talked about this earlier this year, and this summer there was that movie, is it like Unknown Number, the high school catfish or something like that.
I forgot about this.
You remember that? And it was like this young girl was bullied, her and her boyfriend. I mean, it was awful. Like the way that they described it in this movie it's like even the police officer who was in the documentary was like, the things this person was saying was making me blush, and I'm a 50-year-old man.
I totally forgot about that. That was the mom, right?
It was the mom who was bullying the daughter the whole time.
That's
she
insane.
actually did serve some jail time for
that.
Yeah. I know.
A year.
Like, yeah, there was some really bad things that went on with all that. And so she did face some jail time, but it was the mom the whole time. And I just can't even fathom it. It was hard for me to wrap my mind around the whole premise of the movie because as a mom, you just can't imagine your kid hurting and then for you
to cause the
pain on them. It's a whole new level of dirty. But
so this is very similar then, because it's just the thing where it's like the shock of you finding out, because I'm sure you told your best friend about this, Alex, about how, hey, I'm being bullied, because I talked to my best friend about almost everything under the sun. Like if I was being talked about online or if I was being harassed essentially online, I would tell him, like, hey, like this is happening to me. This is crazy. What should I do? And then that so-called best friend has like insider information on you, and now they can really go at you and be like, hey, like blah blah blah, you are doing this, you should be doing this, I see you out and about. Like it feels like you're being almost stalked, Katie, and there's nothing scarier than being watched by someone that you don't know is watching you.
Yeah, you don't know where they are.
You don't know where they are. You can't find them.
From. You don't know what to hide from. Yeah, it honestly, like what I want to ask to parents out there too, because I'll tell you something that shocked me is Zoe, when she became an adult, we were kind of talking about like online bullying and how it's so different from when I grew up to when she's growing up, because
completely 180 degrees.
We dealt with bullies and stuff, and it was, I just remember even calling someone's house. You had to go through the parents first.
Absolutely.
And that parent answering the phone just put a whole new like fear in you to where you're like, you don't play. Like, right?
No.
The parents there at the house. So you don't say things.
I remember I used to have to like
I mean?
hype myself up. And really quick, I do want to say this. Our phone lines are open, by the way. If you do want to text in, call in about this. If you have anything that has happened to you that is similar at all, 303-691-1649. Give us a call because we do want to talk about this, because Alex is looking for some help here. Like, I see, we got a text already, press charges immediately, but this is your best friend. Like, this is someone that you thought or so-called, I can't even call it best friend anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. But I just think this is such a unique experience for this person, because how do you confide in someone for so many years? I mean, Alex says, like, almost lifelong best friends. So essentially since elementary school, they have known each other. And all of a sudden this person, like, for me, I would be like, did I do something wrong to you? Did I mess this up? Like, I don't deserve this? Do you think I deserve this? And then I don't get what goes through someone's head to be like, I want to mess with my so-called best friend.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had anything, not necessarily this harassing, Katie, but have you ever had a friend of yours that you trusted betray you? I have.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, and it is. It's horrible because it's just like, Something that is a life lesson that all of us learn at some point, but it is a hard one to swallow, is that the people who love you the most are also the people that can hurt you the most. And it's because they know so much about you. It's because they know your habits, and you know what I mean? Like, they're so familiar with who you are as a person that sometimes the ones that aren't really your friends and you haven't figured it out yet, they can use that stuff against you. So that is a hard lesson to learn, that the people closest to you can hurt you the most. And I think that this is that in a nutshell. And, I'll go back to the fact that when, Zoe became an adult, one of the things that shocked me about her, and she confided in me, was that she had multiple burner accounts as a teenager. And she used them, like she would use them, she told me, just to kind of like post things that she wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable posting under her name.
What were they called? Finstas, right? I know on Instagram, the fake Instagram.
The fake Instagram, exactly. So she had a couple of those. And then like the more that I learned about it, a lot of people, because it's normal, people have burner accounts. I have never had a burner account, Josh.
Oh, you never have?
Never. I've never had.
That's funny.
And so that intrigued me. How many people out there are running with fake social media profiles just so they can lurk a little bit in the shadows?
Well, I can promise you some of the funniest interactions with celebrities is because I know celebrities have burner accounts, and many, many athletes have admitted to this. And what's funny about it is they sometimes forget to switch their accounts, and they will comment on something underneath the burner account's name, and that's how people start to realize this is what happens. They're like, I know Kevin Durant is a huge fan of the burner account. He has had multiple interactions with people in his burner accounts, and then he's made the mistakes, and then to where the point he just admitted, he's like, yeah, I have burner accounts, I don't care. I have had burner accounts. I've been that person that, wants to see what his ex is up to, and if you're not allowed to be on their social media anymore, you create the fake account to see what they're doing. And I don't know. It's pointless now. I haven't had a burner account since probably high school, and I just don't see the point of it. But I can see how, you don't have to put a name. You can put user 3487111 whatever, and just have numbers and on your Twitter or Instagram or anything. You don't have to have a name under there or an a picture of you. And if that makes the anonymity there make you feel so powerful, like you're never going to get caught. And I remember I watched that documentary that you had, or that you talked about, and how crazy it is that the mother thought that she was going to be totally fine with that. Like, that is absolutely absurd.
Yeah. Well, and again, the mom, that they could inflict that much pain on their kid, but the fact that people have these burner accounts, and it is just insane. And again, if you've dealt with this, if your kids dealt with this, give us a call, 303-691-1649. I believe we have Dana on the phone right now to tell us about something her daughter went through. Hey there, Dana.
Hey, yeah.
Fine. So, your daughter went through something similar.
Yeah, when this kind of stuff was starting, she's 25 and married now, but when she was in 9th grade, she was being bullied by her best friend, and
oh my gosh,
it was awful. It was going on forever and ever, and even on her first prom night is where it kind of hit the peak, and so that's where I got involved and started sleuthing. And
well, Dan, I want to ask you really quick. Was this something that she knew was her best friend right away, or did her best friend try to hide it, or what happened there?
She hid it under the guise of a man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So she pretended to be a boy and then bullied your daughter under that identity. Oh my gosh.
So what as a parent, what did you do in this situation? You said you got involved. How did this kind of come to an end, I guess?
Once I found out who it was and figured that part out, I just went to that girl's house, at 10 at night on purpose, and and went to the door and knocked on it. And that's when I felt bad. That's when I realized she was being raised by her grandma. But anyway, I went in. That's why I didn't involve the police, because of that particular fact. But I went in and just asked to speak to both of them. And the grandma brought the girl down, and I said, I just need you to tell your grandma what's going on. Because if I have to tell your grandma what's going on, then I am involving the police.
Totally. Yeah. And I like that. I actually think you handled that perfectly. I think you give the chance, because again, you said 9th grade, they're young children at that point. You don't have a fully developed frontal lobe, a lot of things that adults think logically through.
Yeah.
Children just don't. And I like the way you handled that a lot, because I think that can be a really important life lesson, and not having to get the law involved right away.
Right.
Well,
and
and
she caved.
Talk about for a second, because that had to be detrimental to your kiddo at that age to have their best friend be behind that. Like, what happened moving forward from that?
It was actually long-term effects. My daughter's name's Kelly. She was in therapy at the time, and therapy just kind of like turned into dealing with that, and then it affected her other friendships because she's kind of eyed them, like a side eye. Like,
can I trust you?
Yeah.
Man, that is so sad. Is she doing all right now? Everything, better?
She's great. She's married and in law school. Mm-hmm.
We love
look
that.
at that.
Look at
law
that.
School. That's what we want for our kiddos, right?
That is so awesome.
You have to be such a proud mom too, Dana. Like, my daughter's going to be a lawyer.
Yes. Yeah, she's a great person. Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry she had to deal with that, though. It's part of this, like, social media culture that we're having to deal with. We're just hoping that we give our kids the tools to be able to deal with these kind of situations. Looks like that's exactly what you're doing, Dana.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I tried. I got one left. Yeah.
You got one left. Just got to get through one more, and then we'll be okay.
Almost done. All right. Well, thank you for calling in and sharing your story with us today, Dana.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Thanks, Dana. That is crazy, Katie.
Yeah,
like, that is so insane to be a parent and have to, like, deal with that. Because you just don't think – you always want the best for your kids. Obviously, I don't have kids. You do have Zoe, Nana. Like, you always want the absolute best. And almost, I would say this from almost every parent. You want your child to have a better life than you did, right? Like, you always want them to be better, right?
Yeah.
And so for them to have to deal with that and not at the time know who is bullying your child, that's insane. I mean, it's heartbreaking. And I think the same thing for Alex here. Like, Alex reaching out to us. Alex, I don't know what the general consensus should be, but I did like a text that we got. I'm trying to see where it was now. But essentially they said that you should fake a police report and you should have Alex have your friend try to help you and be like, dude, like, what should I do? Talk to him and then act like you're actually going to make this police report. And maybe that can kind of scare him straight, Katie, if we're thinking about like the way, the Scared Straight program worked. I used to watch that on TV. Like, you just try to show them, hey, you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to do this. I think if you did that and faked this police report and kind of showed him, hey, like, I'm very serious about this, like, this needs to stop. Maybe that would kind of help.
Scare him straight type of thing.
Other than that, like, what do you do in that situation? Would you go to the cops?
And again, it's what is so up in the air is it's not regulated. It's not like if you too have been fooled by an online account, call now. Like, there's none of that. And so
those commercials will be coming soon.
They will be. I'm sure that we're not far off from it. But I really do think that Dana did such a good job in figuring out herself. She did the sleuthing. She did, the work and made sure that she found out the information and then she acted on that. I don't know if that's every situation what you would do, but I'm worried in the sense that what if someone is hurt when they try and confront somebody because they're surprised by them figuring it out, So that's where I feel like law enforcement is
sometimes,
if you're worried about, like, when you do figure out who it is, like, take each situation, with a grain of salt, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. But this is kind of our reality as far as people trying to fool others over the internet.
Totally.
It's just
a very sad reality.
It's a very sad reality. But when it comes to our kids, we have to protect them. And I think that this is just one more story that proves you need to know what your kids are looking at on the other side of that phone.
I know. And it's such a hard thing. And I remember, like, my mom telling us, especially me and my older sister, we were kind of the first generation to have, like, a strong online presence. Like, we were there for the very early stages of Facebook and MySpace, your top 8, like, all that stuff. And my parents didn't know how to deal with that. They didn't know how, honestly, horrible having a phone with internet can be. I mean, there's so many freedoms that come with having a smartphone that parents of my generation just did not have to deal with. Like, if you wanted to harass someone, you'd say, meet me at the park at 3 p.m. after school. Like, that's what you did. You can't just sit on your phone for hours a day and bully someone.
Yeah, and again, the access to people wasn't as easy as it is now. No. As I said earlier, you had to talk to their parents before you talked to them when you called their house.
Mr. Smith, is Chris home?
I know, yes. And if Chris wasn't home, you had to talk to Mr. Smith for a minute. And
okay,
bye. I know, bye. Thanks, Mr. Smith. Like, that scared you enough to where there's no way I'd mess with that guy.
It's so bad. I think final word for me, I think, Alex, I would say try the fake police report. See if it can scare him straight. And then if it doesn't, man, I think you probably should take it to the police. I really do. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a bad thing. What do you think, Katie? Final word on this.
I think you're right. I think that, definitely approach it with a little bit of caution. Don't jump right into it and just show him everything you know. But I do know one thing, Alex, is you need a new friend.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, nail on the head.
Say goodbye to this one and find a new one.
Rhonda agrees with you. Rhonda just texted in and said sometimes certain friendships need to end. And you're right. They do. I don't know if... Look, Alex, from what we've heard, you didn't sound like you did anything wrong. Sometimes people are just kind of scummy.
Jealous.
That's the way it is.
Sometimes people are jealous.
I want to give a shout out to the text line, though, right now, and Dana for the call. Like, you guys are crushing it. Thank you so much for texting in with your ideas. And I do want to also say, with what we talked about a couple minutes ago, all these great crock pot recipes and potluck recipes.
Yeah.
There have been so many texts about that. We talked earlier about how there are, we have a potluck tomorrow, Katie.
Yeah.
And I need some recipes because I'm essentially bringing the same thing Jer is. Y'all crushed it
I
with how
know.
many different recipes there are. So thank you. I'm going to use this one. That buffalo chicken one, Katie.
The buffalo chicken dip looks so good.
Kind of calling my name. So I'm thinking about that one.
Yummy.
Yeah.
All
we'll
right.
see.
So all that and more coming up in just a little bit. We've got your Mile High Hype. So a couple national stories, some local ones as well. I do have, let's see, one of my favorite is, two of our favorite companies or organizations here in our area are teaming up for an amazing thing in our community. So we'll get to all that and more with the Mile High Hype on the way with Denver's best mix of music. JKJ on Mix 100. Denver's best music, Mix 100. It's JKJ in the morning. Hello, how are ya? It's just Katy and Josh here.
Just KJ.
Yeah, I don't sound like Jeremy, I don't think. I don't think I have to explain that, but just
Lucky
in
you.
case, just in case, we're doing it for everybody here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Remember, all week long for Fast Five, I know you are a huge fan of this, Josh, because we're giving away
I'm jealous.
Colorado Avalanche tickets. It's for the game when they're playing the San Jose Sharks.
Next Wednesday, I believe, November 26th.
Yes,
yeah.
November 26th. And Josh, the Avs have been on a tear. I mean, they've just been so
Can
good.
I get kind of nerdy
So
with you really
good.
quick?
Please
Just
do.
really quickly. So
Please.
the Avalanche have been so good this year. There's a stat, and I know Jeremy makes fun of me because he points and stats, but there's a stat that's called point differential, and that means how many goals you have scored as a team versus how many goals have been scored against you, okay? So the average right now for a really good team is called plus 14, and plus 14 means on average, or this season, you've scored 14 more goals than your opponents have against you.
Okay, so you're
The
doing
Avalanche
really good.
are 31.
Shut up. That's
Plus
double
31.
plus.
They don't even match. Like there was a graph for how good teams are. They're so much higher on the graph.
They're not
they
even on the
weren't
graph.
on the graph. So the Avalanche are a
Okay.
very, very good team right now.
Yes.
This is such a good time to win free tickets, by the way, really good seats to go see the Avalanche play. It's just like this. I feel like Santa Claus. We're giving
Yeah.
away fantastic gifts,
The
and I'm
captain's
jealous. I
back.
want to go. If you're
Yeah.
single and you win, take me.
Hey, there you go.
Just throwing myself out there.
Yeah, you'll get a Christmas present early there with
I
Joshua.
love it. I love
Okay,
it.
and you know what? You're right. We have just so many great sports things in our town, our city, our state. But
Which you will hear in the hype, which is coming up,
exactly,
right?
the Avs doing such a good job. And again, you are winning Colorado Avalanche tickets all week long with Fast Five, and we'll do that again 7:30 tomorrow morning. But we've got the Mile High Hype coming up in just a little bit, so we'll play a little song. We'll come back.
Do a little
and,
dance.
Yeah, talk about your Mile High Hype here on Denver's Best Music Mix 100. It's Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We've got you with JKJ, just Katy and Josh right now. Hey, Josh, let's get our hype on. And we've got local, we've got national, we've got sports. Josh, I believe you're starting us up here with all the national stuff going on.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in Jeremy's position today, and let me tell you, Katy, it feels powerful.
Does it feel good over there?
It feels pretty good over here. I'm not going to lie.
You can see why he gets like he does?
I kind of like it. I can see why after, 20 years it's gone to his head. No, this is interesting, though. Martha Stewart is actually back hooking up with Snoop Dogg.
I love them.
Not in the way that it sounds, okay? Martha Stewart is actually in I don't even know if I can read it this way.
Uh-oh.
She is in a love-ish triangle with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, okay?
Oh,
so she is
wait.
I know. Hear me
Martha.
out. Hear me out. I know. Hey, she looks fantastic for her age. I will say that. First of all, Martha.
Let's give it up for Martha.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
No, she is lending her entertaining expertise to create a cocktail recipe using still gin, G-I-N, like still Dre, D-R. Yeah, we get it. And she's making her drinks with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre doing this. She describes it as an elevated take on gin and juice with fresh watermelon juice, gin, lime juice, cucumber bitters, and cane syrup. Now, I'm not a huge I've tried the gin and juice drink that Snoop Dogg actually came out with. Wasn't my favorite thing in the entire world. This doesn't sound bad. I'm one of the people, I don't hate gin. Now, I know you don't drink, but when you did you ever dabble with gin or no?
I got wasted at a Christmas party on gin martinis once. So one time I had fun with gin, never again. Oh my gosh.
Really? Do you remember it, or was it like lampshade on the head?
There were some Christmas carols. That's really all I remember from that night. But yeah, like gin and me.
Not about it.
What I love about that story, though, is so in a nutshell, Martha's making gin and juice cocktails with Dr. Dre and Snoop.
I love this. I love what she has done. It's just two different worlds. If we remember Martha, or at least I do, from her old cooking shows. Yes. And, you can put this with this and a little lavender, and it smells yummy as it cooks. That's how I remember her. And ever since she teamed up with Snoop years ago, I love them. I literally wish they would date. I love them so much. Now she's doing it with Dre. There's something about her that is so endearing and so cute. And Snoop is a very well-beloved rapper for so long. He has done his commentary with sports. He's such a good dude. And now Dre, I'm wearing Beats by Dre right now.
Exactly.
I'm wearing his headphones. So this little love triangle, if you will, between them, I think it's a perfect match.
It's so funny how all the gangster rappers from the 90s are now America's sweetheart.
With Martha Stewart.
Exactly. You have Snoop Dogg. You have Flavor Flav, who also people just love him so much. Dr. Dre. And again, Martha's helping them really shine.
Yeah,
and
Flavor Flav's doing the Olympic thing, right?
I'm here for it, Josh.
I love that. All right.
Love those stories.
We're good with that story. Good job, Martha and friends. This I found really interesting. Nate Bargatze. So I love him. He is a massive, probably the number one stand-up comedian in the world right now as it stands. He's actually taking steps to create a theme park in Nashville, and I like this as a different take. We have every country artist in the entire world. What are they going to do? Let's create a bar in Nashville. We want to create one of our bars. You got the Morgan Wallen, you got many other Keith Urban. Oh my gosh.
Lambert has a bar.
Everybody has a bar.
Bars.
I mean, they all do. Mm-hmm. And he's taking a different route. He's like, you know what? I want to create a theme park. And what's funny about this was one of his opening jokes in his act where he would want to create a theme park. And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to make this a joke anymore. I'm going to actually take the steps to create a real type theme park. And he's not joking about it anymore. His production company in Nateland is partnering with an entertainment design firm to explore the concept and feasibility of an actual Nashville-based theme park. Let me ask you this, Katy. Are you any type of theme park fan? Do you like roller coasters? Do you like that stuff?
Kind of makes me throw up a little.
Just a little bit.
Even the teacups make me throw up. Even the swings make me throw up a little.
Can you keep anything down?
I like the games at theme parks. I like to try my hand at getting the ring around the bottle, I never win.
That's fun.
That's where I spend my time.
You never got the big teddy bear?
I never got the big teddy
never got
bear.
Any of
that? No.
That's
but
a bummer.
theme parks, I like the concept. They just make my stomach hurt.
I love all of them. I love everything about them. I think they're so much fun. That's my childhood going down to Elitch's. It's been such a blast for that. The water parks there as well. I'm actually so excited. There, Elitch's their Waterworld is having a new theme park kind of built. They've had the one that was forever. It's been there since the beginning. Now they're kind of redoing it. I can't wait to do it. Jeremy said a couple of weeks ago, I think, he wanted to be the first one to pee in the pool. I just can't wait to go there. I just can't wait to be in there.
Actually have real fun in that pool.
Not as weird as he is. I have no weird fantasy of peeing in it. I just can't wait to be there. I think it's going to be really fun. This story, Katie, is hilarious to me, and I guess it's going after your heartstrings.
Okay.
Because Eminem, you love him. We all know you love
him. I'm always dropping Eminem lyrics randomly.
It's so funny.
You guys never know.
So I know M's old stuff. Like I love his Slim Shady. I love that's the Eminem that I know and love, okay? So you will be sitting there dropping Eminem lyrics and you're like, well, that's from his newest album. And
I'm like, I have no idea.
Katie, if it's not from 2004 or less, like earlier, I don't know him. But
my M knowledge rolls deep.
You are a literal Eminem stan. You are a literal stan, and we love that. Well, he is kind of, not being mean, but he's definitely going after some people for his namesake, I guess. So Slim Shady, Eminem known as Slim Shady for the longest time, he takes his brands very seriously. So seriously, Katie Cat, that he is going after an Australian beach company. Okay? So first of all, thousands of miles away, because this beach company is called Swim Shady.
Oh, God.
So it's a play on words. And I guess this beach company, he's filed a petition with the U.S. Patent Office asking them to cancel Swim Shady's trademark. And I think it's because, they sell, umbrellas. They keep you shady at the beach. That's their job. And he is pissed about it. He's like, no. Way too close to Slim Shady. And I'm like, come on, buddy. You can't let them have a little fun with the name.
No, he can't. Apparently, he can't.
I think that's sad. I'm like, Slim, I like you, but come on now, be nice to Swim Shady just because I like the name.
Swim Shady's funny though.
I like the name a lot. I think that's
the
hilarious.
only one he lets use it is his daughter Haley, who has the podcast Not So Shady podcast. She has that.
He can't go after her.
He can't go after his own daughter.
His own flesh and blood.
That would be really mean.
Could you imagine? Watch that podcast take off, and he's like, "Hey, cease and desist. I'm sorry.
You can't.
Making too much money off my likeness now."
Oh, sorry.
What a jerk. That's funny. Really quick, I do want to hit some kind of sports news just because it has to do with Shedeur Sanders. Obviously, CU legend, made his NFL debut this last week, Katie, and did not play very well.
No.
Well, to add salt into that wound of not playing very well, he went home to a completely robbed house. So robbed that it was robbed of $200,000 of jewelry and other personal artifacts that he had there. And obviously, I hate to say it, but professional athletes are like the perfect time or the perfect person to rob. They know exactly where you're going to be at this time. They know. I mean, for weeks and months, they can plan this. So it's really sad to see that. This has also happened to other notable athletes like Joe Burrow and even Patrick Mahomes over the last couple of years. And I don't know. I just be better, people. Come on. There's no reason to do this. There's no reason to go about, and it was three people, three masked men took $200,000 worth of Shedeur stuff. So poor Shedeur, I know, I feel bad for you. And on top of that, he just had a horrible game.
He did. He had a really bad game.
Which is so sad. You go home, I'm sure he just wanted to lay on his couch and just kind of sulk and be like, I should have played better. But no, he goes home and found police presence everywhere because it was robbed.
He was on the phone talking to his dad, and his dad's like, you know what? You go home and you get your head right. Things can't get worse, okay? Just remember, things can't get worse.
Dion out here saying it can't get worse.
Just go on up from here, remember. And then, sorry.
Robbed. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, my gosh. Katie, what you got in the local trending?
Let's move on. Okay, so we want to give a big shout out to both these organizations that are doing big things for our community, teaming up for a blood drive. We have Loveland Ski Area. That is where the locals go.
That. Yes.
As well as Vitalent, and we love Vitalent. They
Cheers,
team up with us for Pint for Pint.
Pint for Pint
is
blood
what
drive.
they team up for with us, and they're doing something with Loveland Ski Area where you can donate blood and get a free lift ticket. So they're doing that tomorrow.
Expensive.
That is expensive. That's a nice little, thing that you get there. And again, tomorrow is when that blood drive is happening out at Loveland Ski Area. So go show your support. One more thing about comedians, because we were talking about Nate Bargatze, but we also have Nick Offerman, who is bringing his stand-up show. So funny. He's coming to the Paramount. I know, yeah. So he'll be there February 12th at the Paramount, and he's doing something a little different as well. You talked about the theme parks that Nate is doing. Well, Nick is offering to teach the audience the ways of a past life. He's going to teach woodworking classes while he's up there doing his stand-up because he loves doing that stuff so much. It's like part of his shtick where he's creating things from wood, and it's so funny.
There is a video of him blindfolded smelling different woods, and he got them correct. Like he would smell them, and he's like, "This one's a forest pine, I think." And they're like, "That's a forest pine. How do you know?" Like he is such a good craftsman that he knows this stuff, and he's like, "This one feels like teak, I think." Yeah. And then they would say, like, it was crazy.
He sounded like him, Josh.
I like Nick Offerman. He's a funny dude. I would go see him. I like that.
Yeah,
and I like the different shtick of, hey, I'm going to be woodworking while we're doing this. That's
he's
cool.
Teaching you something.
I like it.
And he says he's got a love for making things with his hands,
does.
and he wants to pass that on to the audience. So when you buy those tickets to go see his stand-up,
cool.
remember you're getting some life lessons there as well.
It's like you're taking a class. I like
really neat. There you go. There's your Mile High Hype. Hey, we've got some other stuff on the way in just a little bit here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. It's Jeremy, Katy, and Josh on Denver's Mix 100. Denver's best music, Mix 100. Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. It's Katy and Josh with you in the studio here. And Josh, I mean, Thanksgiving, it's pretty much, it's next week. So
it's here.
We're
It's
so
here.
close to it. And right after that starts up the Christmas season. I mean, a lot of people have already started up that holiday. So with
I
that,
put my tree up November 1st,
I
Katy.
know, you and Jeremy both. You got those decorations up and ready. And with it, you can't start the Advent calendars too. I mean, I guess you could get a 2-month Advent calendar, but typically those are things you have to start
December
on December
1st. Yeah,
1st.
yeah.
So those are going to be the next big thing. And I tell you what, there are some creative folks out there when it comes to Advent calendars, that's for sure.
Kind of a nerd when it comes to these, Katy. I like them a lot. So there are so many that you can find, and I found this story. I've actually been... shocker, one to buy the Star Wars Lego Advent calendar that comes out every single year. And I love it because they're these mini tiny little things that you build every single day. And for me, again, my Star Wars nerdism just comes out and I love it. But there are so many other ones. And I want to ask you which one of these might be your favorite. So there's themes. There's a lot of themes when it comes to these types of Advent calendars. And one that stuck out to me is one that I think you might really like.
Okay.
You have told us many times about your Rocket Pop body spray. Is that perfume or body spray that you have?
The body spray.
Body spray.
Yes.
So, and you got that from, was that?
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works. There we go.
Bath and Body
We always
Works
mix
is
it up.
where I got
well,
it.
this is coming from Bath and Body Works, but it's an assorted thing of lotions and little tiny, like the travel size perfumes.
Yes.
I see chapsticks. I see, I'm assuming facial creams, like all these things. That is awesome. Like if I got that for you as a gift, how cool would that be, right?
I would love that.
Okay,
yeah.
see, I'm trying to see like...
That's up my alley, that one is. I love things that smell good. And the thing about Bath and Body Works is it doesn't matter what the product is, for your feet, for your face, for your elbows, it all smells good. So
good.
I like those trees. I
So,
like that.
I like that one. Another one that stood out to me that I think is really cool. I have a brother who is probably the smartest person I've ever met. He is so much smarter than me. But there's this really cool National Geographic one, and it's a gemstone advent calendar. So you like, I'm looking at it. You essentially, it's like a outer rock that you chisel through, and there are gemstones in there. So each day you have to chisel through and kind of be a geologist and chisel through these rocks, and it looks like it's chalk, so it's not too hard, but you break through it and then you find a precious gem in there. Like that is a cool gift, right?
I like that one.
I think that one's really
that
cool.
one's neat. I think that's something I would wake up and want to do right away.
Totally.
So, yes.
They have the Disney one. The Disney one is really cool. They have Funko Pops, which is awesome. That actually... They come in little tiny like glass cases so you can display them, the little tiny Funko Pops. Those ones actually could be worth some money because those Funko Pops, for some reason, them and like Legos, the things, special edition items come out. And then they end up getting really, really expensive later on. The Funko Pop one goes for $30 right now. That's not bad. I want to see the one. How much
I was just
going to
say some of these must be really expensive with all of these items in them.
Some of them, I'm seeing the, oh, how funny is that? The Bath and Body Works one is by far the most expensive.
Which one is?
It's the lotion, the one that you would like. The lotions and the perfumes and stuff, that's $150.
Oh,
so that one's a bit more expensive.
gosh.
But there's other ones, there's not much more than 50. I mean, there's a whole whiskey advent calendar that's $50.
Yeah.
I should get that for Jeremy.
Oh, you should. I was going to say,
So
like,
now I'm starting to think. I'm like,
that's
these are pretty
one of
cool.
the adult advent calendars that I feel like make a lot of sense to give a gift as, especially if you have someone who's a whiskey lover, if you have someone who enjoys good tequilas, like that is probably a great gift to get them. I like the chocolate ones, but the good chocolate.
You got to have the good chocolate.
Man, growing up, like, why was it always the piece of crap chocolate we got in our advent calendars?
Well, because
like,
they knew they'd
here's
put it on the shelves for months.
I know, exactly. Here's a centimeters thick worth of chocolate for you in the shape of a coin.
It's
like,
nasty.
Enjoy that, why don't you? First thing in the morning. Like, our advent calendars, they didn't think them through when we were younger. So
no, but
that's
I'm looking at these, Katy. You would love some of these perfumes, and they're not that bad. I might, we'll see. We'll see what Santa brings you for.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting ideas over here. I
Am
love
I
this.
gonna get something?
Well, like you said, Thanksgiving's basically already over. It's already Christmas.
It
I mean, come
is.
on now.
It is. You know, Zoe actually gave me the heads up on one of the Harry Potter advent calendars, and it's kind of like...
I'm looking at one. I don't know if it's the same one. I'm looking at one
Are
right now.
you really?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
She wants me to get her one of those. So, but it's not just chocolate. It has a bunch of different gifts. Like it has rolled up socks in it. It has some butterbeer things in it. It has a keychain. Like there's all kinds of stuff as far as
I'm
what's
looking
in
at the
that
Lego one.
The
We got the Lego Harry
one.
Potter one.
That's the one that you want.
That's the one I
That's
want.
funny.
It's so cool.
Advent calendars, they're coming. Just one more thing you can get your kids. You know
Merry
they're
Christmas, everybody. Thanksgiving's already over. It's Merry Christmas time.
You know that your kids are going to be asking for all this stuff. So go find your Advent calendar. Ooh, we just got a text that says they think the Trader Joe's chocolate Advent calendar is less than $2. I may have to make a stop at TJ's after the show.
Can we open those all at once, though?
Yeah, they have the best
It's
chocolate.
so good.
It is so good.
So good.
Oh
I don't know
my
if I can
gosh.
wait 25 days for that.
I know.
For one more
yeah.
piece,
We're
more
just gonna
piece.
open it all up at once. That'd be our move right there. Hey, thanks for
Ridiculous.
listening. Thanks for hanging out. You can watch us too, by the way, on our YouTube stream. It's brought to you by Safeway, and you can go find it right now. Just search at Mix 100 Denver on YouTube for the JKJ live stream. Denver's best music, Mix 100, Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Just Katy and Josh rolling with you till the end here. And I believe, Josh, you have the goodbye story for us.
I love it. Like I said, I like being in Jer's shoes. This is
You
fun.
do.
I like to choose whatever I want to talk about. This is just hilarious. Over a millennia, men have always been asking the question, Katy, what do women want? What do you want? What do you want? And spoiler alert, we still have no idea what you want. This man...
I don't even think we know, Josh.
A man in Rockford, Illinois got arrested on Friday after hanging outside of his car, swinging a gun around because he thought it would impress a woman.
Well, that's not going to do it, though.
No, it's not going to do it. Someone called 911 on 27-year-old Saba Bonilla hanging outside of a window of his black SUV waving a semi-automatic rifle, all because he wanted to get the attention of a woman. The gun was sitting in the back of the SUV when the cops actually showed up and caught him. He had a large capacity magazine as well, so this guy was really trying to show off to the ladies. Yeah, I have a big magazine.
Oh
you want to see it? You want to see it? It is insane. 2 other women were actually in the car that he was with the lady that he was trying to impress. So 3 women altogether. The cops asked why he waved the gun around. He goes, "Hey man, I was trying to impress the ladies." Women, and he said, "I thought women liked these things." Like, how off touch can you be? No one wants to see. I mean, maybe if you're at, like, time and place, dude. Time and place. If you're at a gun range, that's when you show off the gun.
Yeah.
Not driving down University.
Exactly.
Waving a gun. Like,
oh my goodness. Plus, has he never heard the song? We don't want the scrub.
You don't.
We don't want him hanging out the side. He's probably in his best friend's ride too. Like, that's not what we want out of a man.
If you ever saw this, would you be like, yeah, that's sexy. That's what I want right there. No, right?
I would run and hide from this man.
That's what the women did. They did that and then called 911.
I would call the police. I would say there's a crazy person who doesn't deserve a first date or a second, and he's hanging out the window. Like,
I just don't. I understand. Look, I'm a guy. I understand. There are times when you're like, I'm not a mind reader, and a lot of times the ladies I've tried to date are like, why aren't you a mind reader? I've never once in my life thought about, hey, let's go grab a gun real quick.
Yeah, wave it around.
Swing that puppy around and see if we'll get a girl to talk to me. Like, that just of all the stupid things that you could do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of probably the dumbest thing I've ever done to get a girl. And I've done a lot of stupid stuff, Katie. I've done a lot of stupid stuff. I've done the things where you leave notes in lockers, you give them a teddy bear, you give them the flowers, and there's so many women out there, which is so funny to me, that don't like flowers. They're like, it's kind of just a stupid, waste of money, to be honest.
They die. It's nature's trash, Josh.
Oh, nature's trash. That's a little harsh.
It's a little harsh.
Nature's trash?
I know. I'm sorry. I don't like
Wow.
I know. It's a little, I can't take credit for that. That's
about
actually
plants?
a TV show. Plants are great because you can keep them alive.
Try to keep them
they
alive.
last for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna succulent.
You're going to impress me with plants, but you're not going to impress me.
Well, I want to ask you really quick. Impress me with your daily plans. What do you got going on after the show today? Because we're wrapping up. We're done. Do you have anything
we are
going
done.
on?
I'm actually going to go get new brakes and new tires on my ride. So
that sounds expensive.
My own ride, not my best friend's ride. Yeah, it's going to be so expensive. I'm not looking
that always
forward to that.
sucks though, because it's something you need so bad.
Exactly.
Obviously, brakes and tires. Hello.
I've been saving up for this, so now that I have it, I'm like, I have to go get it. But that's the funny part is brakes and tires today, ramen noodles tonight because I have to pay for brakes and tires. So
that's kind of the same for me. I've got a date later today for lunch, and then ramen noodles tonight too because again, y'all are expensive. Y'all are very expensive, and women have expensive taste these days. I'm
we
like,
sure
okay,
do.
someone works in radio.
So you're going out
let's
for sushi, is what you're saying?
You know what's hilarious? Actually, we are.
Are you going
we
out?
are. And it's just such a fun. I don't know. I love
Poor
sushi.
Josh. Poor
Anytime
Josh.
I can. I know, but it's so funny. Sushi, for how tiny portions it is.
Yeah.
That crap's expensive.
Oh my gosh,
That
it's
is
so expensive.
It's awful.
Yeah, and you need at least 2 or 3 rolls. But hey, that's it for us today. We're Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. And Jeremy will be back with us tomorrow morning. So we'll be in full force with you. But thanks for hanging out with us today. And remember, everything that you need, podcasts, all that stuff, you can find it at mix100.com. But otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.
I think we covered everything, right? Everybody say
so.
bye. Bye, Katy. Bye.
Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. It's